I pick my weed for sure. Nobody gon' mail me shit. Dice game, crops a CeeLo. I need cash, don't sell me shit.
No time for that small talk. No time for that.
You see me. Bake, man. When you see me, always have the village with me.
Check.
I'ma get love no matter what city.
No time for the small talk, you know what it is. DJ 5 Stacks.
I'm ready to kill it. All night long like a Lionel Richie.
Shout out to everybody who came to that children build last week. Eve Laura, Drewski was in the building. It was a movie, I promise you, it was a movie.
Man. When you see me, always have the village with me. I'ma get love no matter what city. You better get ready, I'm ready to kill it. All night long like a Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie. You ain't gotta like me, shorty gon' feel me. All night long like a Lionel Richie. Start tripping, get caught slipping. I don't care who, everybody gon' get it. You stay mad, but I'ma still get it. I'ma take my time and continue this winning like I said in the beginning. You don't wanna listen, all night long, that's how I'm gon' kill it. Looking for the missus, she been missing. All night long, how long I'm in it. In the club, so you know the whole crew out. Any nigga hating gotta cool out. For the beef, now you gotta bring a stew out. Gorillas on the team if I gotta bring a stew out. In the past, you had a few shootouts. You know that I'm for the full break time for that small talk. Kill shoot. Time for that. I feel like LeBron. They keeping me laughing. They hate on the kid. But they wishing they had him. Got a bitch from the past. I hate with a passion. Like telling a friend. I'm wishing I had him. I ain't stuck in the past. Gotta get to this money. If I ain't killing these shows, I'm at home with the bunny. They saying I changed. Oh, now you love me. Deal with the class. Just let me money. Run up on me, you get shot down. Run up on me, you go ahead.
Time for that small talk. Time for that.
Oh, we gonna take it over to the Bronx. Big up to that boy B-Love. K Flocka, what's good? Shot down.
This is Glock.
Always flooding the streets with that new heat. It's DJ 5 Stacks, live in your ears. Stacks.
Run up on me, you get shot down. Run up on me and you go ahead. Glock down, Brody, he hit me, he fresh out the box now. This I wanna lick me cause I got some pop now. Fuck all the ops cause I got the spot now. 200 of views, they all on my cock now. Skylit grape, so I keep a Glock round. Bird the boom, you all in the box now. Dog the O's, I just drop the boat. Keeping the sheets, I just like gold. They go with the heat cause they poke through the cold. Then I push up on me, get put on the pole. And that's word to my dad. I took a grippy with 1.5. She get shit on me, she can't lay on my back. Looking for the G's, heard they want me back. Ducking from the D's cause I took the lad. Brody off a beam, aiming for the head. I don't repeat it, you heard what I said. Brody for the head, give me at the flag. Run up on me, you get shot down. Run up on me, I'm going up, put down, Brody, he fresh out the box now. This I wanna lick me cause I got some pop now. Fuck all the ops cause I got the spot now. 200 of views, they all on my top now.
DJ 5 Stacks.
This for the family, this one is an Emma. We really live it, we not no percentage on picking and choosing, we ride on whoever.
Always flooding the streets with that new heat. It's DJ 5
Smooth, what's good, boy?
in your
Big up to the whole Long Island.
That should know you should get money together. This for the family, this one is an Emma. We really live it, we not no percentage on picking and choosing, we ride on whoever. Trapping and rapping, this business and pleasure. Failed our jeans and Javinci the sweater. You dripping like rain, you gon' need an umbrella. Shooters, they S's, you don't want to test us. Smoking on gas, but I'm driving a Tesla. They know it's me when they see me. They do their thing, but I shine a little extra. Yeah, my chain fitted with VDs, and don't make me mad, you know I got a temper. I leave your ass on the TV. They talking water, and I pull it with demons. We spraying shit like a feed.
We ain't gon' stop till we clear it off. The way that he whip, you can tell us raw. But this 20K came out the teller drawer. I'm running out of the your store. Talk, pull up, we valet. Just twist me the keys and we getting it. This European drip that we stepping in. And the Fitty belt came with the F in it. We talk about money, need PC. My pieces keep shooting, can't D me. He ain't bowling, they fatigue them, bitch, them binge the plug. He hanging with chicks like they lynched them. Whoop, he flying a set. We landed, you think about trying a jack. 40 shots, so leave more wet. G5 and we branding the set.
She love it.
He got the heat.
Sus.
She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy. She loving the sauce. She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy. She loving the sauce. She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy. She loving the sauce. She all on my body. The way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy.
Loving the sauce. Slow creeping them Porsche, feel like a boss. I need a bitch with a body like Nicki Minaj. I don't fuck with no fake niggas, get lost. If I see an op and it's on me, I'ma let it off, bitch. They gon' drown in my drip. I got so many proof faces.
Get us to that boy H.O. Young Cassius, what's good?
Yo, catching the drip. All of my ops know I'm lit.
Sauce walking.
Shit, I'm making you mad cause I'm lit.
She loving it.
Stacks.
She loving the sauce. She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy. She loving the sauce. She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy. She loving the sauce. She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy. She loving the sauce. She all on my body. She like the way I dance. She like how I move. She pulling my Tommy.
Love me sauce. Slow creeping them Porsche, feel like a boss. I need a bitch with a body like Nicki Minaj. I don't fuck with no fake niggas, get lost. If I see an op and it's on me, I'ma let it off, bitch. They gon' drown in my drip. I got so many proof faces, they gon' think that I'm crib. I'ma slide over with your bitch, Tokyo catching the drip. All of my ops know I'm lit, all of my niggas are dick. I'm making you mad cause I'm lit.
I'm really a savage. I met my bitch out in Paris, she one of the baddest.
Big up to that boy Guala Samaj.
For carrots.
Casamigos.
And then I speed off like a carriage. Yeah. Brand new coupe, ain't got no roof. We won't walk, can't call no juice. I just put a drum in the can with a crew. The boys ain't making no noise, you mute. Ooh. Ice on me, I'm playing it cool.
Casamigo. Don't need no stylist. I got a bitch from the island. Take that little bitch to an island, yeah. I got a wildin', yeah. I got a wildin'. Take that little bitch to an island, yeah. Ice on me though, got no 10. Fuck them together, I ain't got no friends. Get that money, then go up 100. Fuck all these niggas, ain't worried about nothing. Niggas shake the hand with the shaving and shoot you with. Ooh, a nigga switching sides and I can't get used to it. Ooh, a nigga be different, I gotta go get it. I fuck with these bitches and put them in song. Soon as I hit it, I'm back on the mission. In love with the money, can't do me no wrong. When I swag shit, I still put it together. VVS dollars can change up the weather. If you say that you with it, I'm with it, whatever. You know that I'm with it, whatever.
I'm really a savage. I met my bitch out in Paris, she one of the baddest. I feel like one of my necklace is 24 carats. Jump in the phone and then I speed off like a carriage. Yeah. Brand new coupe, ain't got no roof. We won't walk, can't call no juice. I just put a drum in the can with a crew. The boys ain't making no noise.
When I see her, I need her. And when I spot her, I got her.
Big up to that boy Aura.
No, I please her, my D.
Moscato Boo.
I love my rider, my
LB. This one race called Aura. Let's go.
See her, I need her. And when I spot her, I got her. You know I please her, my diva. I love my rider, yeah. I seen her, I saw her. She tearing that Flora and Christian Diora. Just walked up right on her. She grabbed it, she horny, then clapped it right on me. It's massive, no warning. She smacked it, she wanted it, she snapped it. Ma could dance, ain't no time for no capping. She laughing, then ripped up my damn pants for affirmative action. It's bracken. Loving her damn stance, man, I'm loving the package, no lacking. She gave me that advance when she went in the bathroom. She asked me, I like her, that head was so psychic. My baddie, she's spicy, her body is priceless. That foreplay, so sloppy, her skills be the nicest. I seen her, that
Big up to that boy Dimes. Straight to that Birkin bag. You know every lady want a Birkin bag, right? Ladies.
I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag.
Just so they could fit those stacks in.
I'm working, got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking. I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't need no bread, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my hat, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so
this one of the ones. We gonna let this rock. Nice.
She seen the Glock and it shook up her nerves. Told her don't check you that shit in your purse. They said what I got is a gift and a curse. Don't be at the spot, we get rid of them birds. My bro head hot, better let it off first. Get your head shot just for getting on my nerves. You when they guap, make sure you burst. She said I'm fly like bird. She said I'm fly like pilot. All boy chain, I'm shining. Trying to put it on my diamond. Baby, I don't need no stylist, but I can show you how to ball like this. I put time into this shit. I put diamonds on my wrist. I could find another Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to brag, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking. I'm in my Birkin, baby, I'm in my bag. I don't mean to brag, my pockets was hurting. I was down on my legs. Had to get off my ass, so baby, I'm working. Got no time to relax. Gotta get to the rack, so please don't disturb it. Watch for the ops, they be lurking.
I know that you like me. I might see.
Big up to that boy, Boss Guns. Reasons.
I know that. Know why you do that
Stacks.
I know that you like me. Is it cause I might see reasons you like me? They nothing like me. I know that you like me. Is it cause I might see reasons you like me? And they nothing like me.
Don't keep friends around. Niggas empty, I can't shut them down. Bro, man.
Stacks.
Big up to that boy, Only Ola. You know he gonna be on that Rolling Loud stage. Let's go.
Sleeping distant, don't keep friends around. Niggas empty, I can't shut them down. Bro, man, this ain't handling what I found. When I'm sipping, I can't put it down. I got some niggas that shoot up and shit and they won't even charge. Me and my niggas, we moved to the city like we pulling frauds, yeah. Gotta get even, I beat them odds. Hey, niggas can peel my car, no. The bitch wasn't real from the start, no. Fell out of love with the party down. These hundreds, they fill up my heart now. Run to the bank and deposit down. We staggering up to the tip top, yeah. Check my wristwatch, all golden, look like crystal. Look codeine, all I sit now. Front little bitch, she rushing. Diamonds on a nigga, they bustin'. Hands on, never tucked in. Be out with the function, nigga shoot up the function. These hundreds been coming in, so lately been distant, don't keep friends around. Niggas iffy, I can't touch that down. Bro, man, this ain't what I found. When I'm sipping, I can't put it down.
I'm what they tryna be. Signing these checks like it's lottery. You gon' be hearing them.
Big up to that boy, excuse my English.
You should be careful.
This one is called lottery.
Siamese.
Let's get it.
Burning like calories. There is no cap on my salary.
Stacks.
Well, we about to get into that Children Bill playlist real soon. I want y'all to hear what I heard that Tuesday. Hang on.
I'm what they tryna be. Signing these checks like it's lottery. You gon' be hearing a lot of me. Money and power, I'm tryna see. You should be careful with IME. Two in the back home Siamese. Money we burning like calories. There is no cap on my salary. I'm what they tryna be. Signing these checks like it's lottery. You gon' be hearing a lot of me. Money and power, I'm tryna see. You should be careful with IME. Two in the back home Siamese. Money we burning like calories. There is no cap on my salary. Get to the bank. Tell her was bad, now she fucking with me. Yes, on these hoes, cause I'm fly to the T. Pull up and shit that you cannot believe. Keeping the chain, sunning my links. Way too much hate, there's not enough weeks. Killing the game, got the beat and repeat. Spit on my heart, stacks in my jeans. Get on my level, not fucking with me. The illest and realest that you ever seen. Shaking them trips, flight overseas. Top of the hill, I've been taking the lead. No, you do not want a problem with me. Talk of that shit, you get jumped like a flea. Head in the V while I'm smoking my weed. Take me the game, I'ma take what I see. Body of verse and I breeze on the D's. They tryna be signing these checks like it's lottery. You with me hearing a lot of me. Money and power, I'm tryna see. You should be careful with eyeing me. Two in the back home Siamese. Money we burning like calories. There is no cap on my salary. I've been hella bent. Way back up on my element. Spit that heaven sent. You irrelevant. Shit is evident. What's the estimate? I'm the best in this. Brooklyn born and raised. Used to smoke that haze on them Saturdays. In them lobby days. Now I celebrate everything I made. Got no rats and snakes. Eating off my plate. I just sit and wait, light a blunt and pray. Please God, just listen. I'm just trying to say, trying to be the greatest every fucking day. Sorry, did I curse? I ain't mean it, listen. Trying to reach my vision. Ain't no click division. Is it really you? Or am I deeply thinking? Then I look at what I got and I let that sink in. Tell the waitress get them bottles cause I'm blessed for living. Yeah, I'm what they tryna be. Signing me checks like it's lottery. You with me hearing a lot of me. Money and power, I'm tryna see. You should be careful with eyeing me. Two in the back home Siamese. Money we burning like calories. There is no cap on my salary. I'm what they tryna be. Signing these checks like it's lottery. You with me hearing a lot of me. Money and power, I'm tryna see. You should be careful with eyeing me. Two in the back home Siamese. Money we burning like calories. There is no cap on my salary.
Go. Yeah.
New Bakeman Global. Can't do what I do.
Shit. Go. Yeah. Shit. Go. Yeah. Shit.
I just want to cut this up one time.
Go.
Big man talks on one time.
I do. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do.
You know these DJs can't do what I do. I promise you. Let's go.
Can't do what I do. Nope. Can't do what I do.
Stacks.
None of you do what I do. You probably thinking nobody can have that. Really? Holding it tight, but I know I could bag that. Gimme. Telling you now, better go with a bag at. Better go get it. Tell me your name, tell me your cash app. Let me know when it hit. Hoping you niggas enjoying the view.
Stacks.
All of a sudden they calling me cute. Give me a shot, you know I'ma shoot.
It's one of the ones. Build and Bill Classic. Let's go.
If I see a hater, I'ma wave. It's all good, long as they don't misbehave.
Again. Nah, this is one of the ones, Big Man. I promise you.
Yeah.
Can't do what I do.
Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. Nope. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. None of you do what I do. Can't do what I do. Nope. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. None of you do what I do. You probably thinking nobody can have that. Really? Holding it tight, but I know I could bag that. Gimme. Telling you now, better go with a bag at. Better go get it. Tell me your name, tell me your cash app. Let me know when it hit. Hoping you niggas enjoying the view. All of a sudden they calling me cute. Give me a shot, you know I'ma shoot. Going for 3, forget about 2. If I see a hater, I'ma wave. It's all good, long as they don't misbehave. If you in the way, everybody gotta pay. I ain't here to play, only thing I gotta say is Can't do what I do.
I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of how Children Bill sound last Tuesday. This one of the ones. Let's go.
None of you do what I do. Can't do what I do. Nope. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. None of you do what I do. As soon as you move, I'm making a move. I am the nigga you don't wanna lose. Do what I do with a couple of rules. Everything off, except for the shoes. I'ma kill it to my song. Feeling right, but it's wrong. Never wanna move along. That's why we never get along. Why you gotta be in love? Now you gotta be a dub. Instead of throwing me a sub, baby, let me get a hug. Let me see it bounce like we outta here. How the fuck this lame nigga got in here? I wanna make a scene, she say not in here. If he really wants you, tell him that he gotta share. Can't do what I do. Nope. Can't do what I do. Can't do what I do. None of you do what I do. Can't do what I do.
You know they don't understand.
Can't do what I do.
Big man, we gonna move it on to D Chambers.
Can't do what I do.
In that mood, let's go.
None of you do what I do.
Ready, I get. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Alright, look. Stacks. Ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
Clean or dirty?
Hey, yo, Kais, man.
I don't understand. Clean or dirty?
Hey, yo, Kais, man. It's not that I wasn't ready. I just had to get in the mood. Skitter. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Alright, look. Ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Alright, look. When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Hey.
When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
Listen, you had to been there at Children Bill. It was lit. Especially when they got in that mood.
I wasn't ready.
Especially when they got in that mode. Let's get it, Chambers.
When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
Y'all gotta pull up to the next one. I promise you it's gonna be a movie.
Ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready,
Drewski had it lit. Eve had it lit.
Look. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. 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 When I'm ready, I get in that mood.
Chambers.
Came from the bottom, I'm telling the truth. Came from the corner, I sat on the stool. Told her I'm ready, I got in the mood. Lord. Used to be broke, now I swerve in the cool. Front if you want, and I'm ready to shoot. All my hitters is ready to boom. Lord. Why they be talking that extra shit? When they blockin', I know what the exit is. Fly on they block and they look like a desert kid. Alright, get in the moon and I'm about to go dumb with it. Hitting the trap top and up 100 clip.
100 get. Hey.
Now I just get in the mood. Know the Da Vinci approved. Bust a food band on some jewels. Take a good look at the shows. Wavy on beats like a crow. Jump up again in the mood. Look, I could just get in my mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Ay, look. Ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Ay, look. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Ay, look. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. When I'm ready, I get in that mood. Ay. Ay, look. Stacks.
Always flooding the streets with that new heat. It's DJ 5 Stacks live in your ears.
All in or nothing. Big up to that boy Buck. No time for the small talk. DTF Radio was goody.
It was all in or nothing. So I came with a lot, cook it up with the gang, put it all in the pot, scrape it all at the bottom. Now we at the top. So please don't call me for nothing. You can't get what I got. Steady watch your pockets until it get shot. Any fucking face while you watch your face. It was all in or nothing. So I came with a lot, cook it up with the gang, put it all in the pot, scrape it all at the bottom. Now we at the top. So please don't call me for nothing. You can't get what I got. Steady watch your pockets until it get shot. Any fucking face while you watch your face. Please don't call me for nothing, cause I won't pick up. Cause you wasn't there, you ain't give a fuck when I needed a buck. You ain't getting us the buck. So now it's all in or nothing. And it ain't no discussion if it ain't about a buck. You niggas and bitches discuss me, you hate that I'm giving it up. But I'ma just keep ballin' like I'm 6'5". Pretty bitch, bitches, she got thick thighs. Had your figgy with me with this big 9. Can't get jiggy with me once I read mine. And out the hood, I'm like the D-line. Riding through the city, see don't recline. I won't show no pity, fuck a peace sign. They won't catch me like it, so I keep mine on my face. She wanna play music, so she listening up. Waist, as she move her waist, bitch, I need a milli, I don't need a case. Talk about your face, just dollar signs on my mind. School of hard knocks, no Columbine. 2-3 shots when I pull out mine. Rap 2-3, don't talk about mine. Think you don't do when you out your mind. Even when it get dark, we gon' shine. You ain't in the streets, nigga, up your lease. I been in the field, fucking up my sleep. I got your bitch fucking up my shit. Gotta get this money, that's all I need.
Just cut a flight out of town.
Oh, we gonna take it over to Toronto. Hey, beachfront.
Touchdown. Now I'ma spend it all on you, girl. You ain't ready. She hate it when a boy not around. I'll be on my way, baby girl, don't trip. I'm coming back to Toronto.
Where you gone? Where you gone?
Coming back to Toronto. I'm coming back to Toronto. I'll be on my way, baby girl, don't trip.
Jordan.
I know they pressing hard, baby. Tell them I'm on my way. Tell them niggas stay away. They can't play my fucking part, baby. Cause you are. Girl, you are my baby.
They go.
I'm coming back to Toronto. Yeah, yeah. Girl, I'm on my way to Toronto. Yeah. My second home. Tell them other niggas they can sit down. Sit down. Tell them niggas that your man back around. Back around. Yeah. Girl, I'm coming back to Toronto. I hope you keep it warm, 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 warm. Ooh, baby, when I'm gone. Baby, when I'm gone, I'm coming back to Toronto. Yeah. I hope you don't forget about your nigga when I'm out here chasing bags, baby. Yeah, yeah. I gotta get back to the money, cause you know it's been hard, baby. But baby, I got you better than most. Baby, you the one I check for, the one I keep close. You the one that hold it down, baby. You deserve a toast. In Toronto, I got hoes in Toronto. Girl, I'm coming back to Toronto. I got hoes in Toronto. Girl, I'm on my way. Toronto. I've been on the way, baby. I got hoes in Toronto.
Stacks.
We gonna take a walk through the town one time. Hang on, Coney.
Try to play mine and get smoked like a Lucy. I'm feeling like Brucey, they calling me Gucci. These rappers
POG killer, talk your shit.
Big dog and y'all niggas snooping. BB's on taking they dance like the Tootsie slide. Who tough out dead or alive, nigga, you decide. Go against me, that's a death and shit suicide. Put a red dot on your top like a Buddha sign. Don't stop till we touring, just check my performance. I jumped off the bench, started shooting and scoring. 2-3 on my back, got me feeling like Jordan. This long nose is pippin', ain't giving no warning. I got a bad bitch and she look like Topanga. I fuck with my warriors, call up D Chambers. I came from the dirt, I was down and I came up. And killer go kill if you bringin' my name up. These purple jeans I'm wearing covered in splashes. Everything off the top, punching like cashes. Designing my drip, bitch, I'm covered in fashion. I'm a G for the check, for the checks, I'm a catcher. I'm flexing, no wrestling, they call me Rick Ruger. Keep thinking you Superman, bitch, I'm Lex Luthor. Designing my lungs, bitch, and I'm never sold. Bitches take over everything, we taking over.
More money, more problems. It ain't about the comments, nigga, it ain't no talk. The gang gon' ride, rain really with the wall. Fucking slice to the pie, bitch, I need a whole Porsche. Got that boy box in, mama paying for his call. 3 leads, 16, and don't let the boys pump up your heart like a fist. They'll be giving you CPR, that ain't no kiss. Up your left in the ER, take a trip to PR, call him a nigga BR, tell him that it's lit. Shooting out the DC, popping out with DC like we on TV, they taking flicks. She stay better than Fiji whenever she see me. Niggas cannot beat me, I ain't got no twins. Bitch, I been that, where you been at? Bitch, I been lit, nigga, you not it. Cut his talk off just for running this lip. I'ma let the gun off, gun but him and his bitch. I feel like I'm Big Bun punish him and his clip. Hold on, son, I ain't done, I got some extra clips. So stick to the script, my nigga, that's the usual. Stay on my pivot, nigga, I maneuver you. Talking, I live it, nigga, this is new to you. So many fake niggas, I don't know who is who.
Y'all better make way, me and my niggas coming through, living like good fellas, we the untouchable.
DC boy banger.
With you, I say,
go ahead.
My niggas eating, y'all never outside when the big dogs is running through. Come to the rise, but just don't get too comfortable. Pussy boy, try me, I bet you won't make it home. Beat your ass right there in front of the cyclone. These niggas be nosy, need to mind their business. If we spin your block, we ain't leaving no witness. I got a Glock and it came with a beam and it's more than 16 cause it came with extensions. Your bitch on my dick cause she heard that I'm pimping. I'm all in her mouth, but no, I'm not a dentist. Soon as y'all wake up, my name getting mixed. But I only talk money, I need mine with interest. I'm really the best, how you don't wanna battle me. Killing them dead, about to see a fatality. I come from the island, I'm really a warrior. Scream fuck the world, and that's just my mentality. Hold up that last bar, I ain't say it right. I'm feeling like Nim, so I scream fuck your life. I don't got my grip, then your face getting sliced. It's solo gang, Beastie Bank, bitch, get it right.
Ain't no love, nigga, gotta get on your own, nigga. Gotta build up your buzz, nigga, for them bloodsuckers who be claiming they roll with you. Only there for the good
American.
Chosen Farrakhan, American, know the name embedded on. This some Coney shit, load the clip, gunshot in the air, add your track list. No need for no ad-libs, cause a nigga so witty with it. Since Toronto done show me the game, nigga, I became so litty with it. Green smokers be the movement, the game, dog, nigga, come get high with us. When I'm in the zone, feel like I'm caged in, yeah, I feel like I'm life sentence. Kevin Garnett, yeah, when I'm in the game, you can call me the big ticket. Yeah, I'm ill with it, still committed to the money and a good business, bitches.
Shout out to that boy Black Sass. Let the young boy speak. Let's go.
Bitch, I'm from Coney, you know I'm already in that bitch. A whole total slide to the telly. She keeping my money, then she getting lefty and getting in the belly. And I'm feeling Betty. It's 7 chambers and nigga, I feel like a warrior. They see us all in some forest stuff. Bitch about money if you gonna talk to us. We the two hottest, that's why they ain't brought it up. Niggas be bitches and bitches be hoes. I swear you cannot take my flow. All of my shooters got Dracos and scopes. And some of them just do the most. They have you around cause they put you down. And Savvy the choke of the town. My bitch bad, her booty round. And you know I'm busting it down. They told me go crazy, bitch, I'm going super. They all of my vibes and you know I go stupid. Don't talk about money, you know I get to it. And I got some brothers and they really shoot shit. So that I'm popping, you know I be rocking. I get in the store and you know I'm straight locking. You keep talking hot, I come with the diamonds. My brother gon' pop them, you know I'm a problem.
Fuck all these bitches and niggas. How about I pull up
Sha Moolah?
Getting straight to it, he know how I do it. He loving the moolah, just counting the figure. Ice on my neck, let's spot at the moves. They see me, they watching, they do what I do. How the fuck you gonna
talk your shit?
Moving around, get more money than you. Yep, like talk that bad talk. Took a nigga to the back to the track. Up at the level, now bitches is jumping off that. See one thing, the pressure is back. Put it down, cause he had a drip drop. 6ix9ine getting crazy with the flip flop. How the fuck you switch up during real time? Real bitches say nothing during real time. Seen a bitch safe in the bed. Cut that bitch off at the safe in the tab. Never just close on the bitch that gave you the time or the door or the move for the flags. Yep, will I be holding it down? You bitches be moving for clowns. Real of the bitch, the real of the move. Now you bitches.
Smoke Game Mac, talk your shit.
Come from the back and I ain't got time, I run it up. Come fuck with a horse if shorty gon' ride, but she ain't got time to buckle up. Shorty talking, she gon' knuckle up. That just mean that I'ma fuck it up. She keep thinking that she one of us. I can tell you she ain't done enough. Heart too cold for a hot bitch. She be turning niggas toxic. Once I hit her with the mop stick, I ain't worried if she pop shit. First off, I come up from nothing when niggas was learning a nickel and dime. But through time, she think I'm a god cause I was just turning her water to wine. She too fine, it's nothing to step to you. Niggas is here to catch wreck with you. Cut me a check or two. Who the fuck I got a check for you? On the low, I got your bitch high. Buying weed like a rich guy. I ain't never let you.
Oh shit, boss man, D Chambers, talk your shit.
Put it together. Killer just hit me, I told him whatever. Fuck it on for the hood, think that I'm better. Know that I got it, no I won't let her. Rover so go with the plugger from Cuba. Bad little bitch with a tan from Aruba. Flying in cat, but I stay with a Uber. 30 round drum don't make me go stupid. Niggas be swiping and scamming, running them drills, get low in the Hamptons. Good fit, not keeping them dancing. Blowing the eye, mine in a mansion. Came from them corners, I did that since Big Al was
niggas pushing them way back. Niggas gon' hate, I'ma hate that. Niggas want smoke, I'm lighting a big pack. On the belt, doing a zigzag. Up in the club, no less than a 10 back. Shit home 50, I'ma send that. Shit gon' fly, I don't care where it land at. Smoking with gang, killing it bug. Blacking with side, calm what's up. More stay drippy out the phone and truck. Not gonna stop till all of us song.
And you know we got no time for the small talk. New music. Like I said, Children Bill was lit last Tuesday. I wouldn't miss the next one, I promise.
Yeah.
Big up to that boy Ozzy.
You know the vibe.
This one right is called Slide. This one of the ones. Children Bill is going down next time. Pull up.
You try to win like it's stolen. Hand on your thigh, got you wet like the ocean. Try to make some moves, putting plans into motion. Know I got the sauce for the hitter with the potion. Got you open. What's the move, baby? What it do, yeah? We should take it to the crib. Got some things to do, yeah. Got the 1942, get you in a
jackpot in the building. You know what it is.
You never lose that, yeah. No, I want you in a worse way, yeah. Let's get lady, buy some bottles for your birthday. I'll pick you up from your workplace, yeah. To take you home for a little bit of role play.
Always flooding the streets with that new heat. It's DJ 5 Stacks live in your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to cut it up one time. Y'all know how 5 Stacks give it up. Like I said, these one of the ones.
Yeah. On my way to you, try to win like it's stolen. Hand on your thigh, got you wet like the ocean. Try to make some moves, putting plans into motion. Know I got the sauce for the hitter with the potion. Got you open, what's the move, baby? What it do, yeah? We should take it to the crib, got some things to do, yeah. Got the 1942, get you in a mood, yeah. Now you fucking with a winner, you can never lose that, yeah. Know I want you in a worse way, yeah. Let's get lady, buy some bottles for your birthday. I'll pick you up from your workplace, yeah. To take you home for a little bit of role play. You so wavy, you drive me crazy, and I'm impatient. Don't keep me waiting, cause I can't wait until we get it on. Yeah, Lord knows it's been way too long. We should just slide. Let's get you right, get you right. I can't deny that you a vibe. Gotta get you on, so we should just slide. Let's get you right, get you right. I can't deny that you a vibe. Gotta get you on, so we should just. If your ex told me knew better, yeah. Chances are you would do better, yeah. Should've known you could get whoever, yeah. Said I'd rather get it together, cause I flex different, I'm too efficient, they know I'm vicious. This Amex alone could probably grant all your wishes. It's time to leave them boys that you talking to on them benches. I pay these women no mind, but with you I'm paying attention. I know you ain't wanna let go, that's just how this life goes. Now you glad that you chose, I'ma fuck you the instant you walk your ass through the door. Pop up and I show you that this shit isn't for show. I'm on your body, I know that you are good at your own, cause you admit it. You curve all these niggas cause you don't even be with it. Think you don't wanna be with nobody who got you triggered. So hit me when you do with these niggas and shorty, we can just slide. Let's get you right, get you right. Gotta get you on, so we should just slide. Let's get you right, get you right.
Let's vibe out one time. Let's vibe out one time. A whole vibe. Jackpot was good.
Royalty Music Group. Non-Stop Profit Entertainment Group. Tap it. Royalty Music Group. Non-Stop Profit Entertainment Group. Tap it. Royalty Music Group. Non-Stop Profit Entertainment Group. Tap it. Somebody I got a vibe. Sit.
Welcome to the mind of a genius. Bars the meanest. I was born to succeed. What a fetus. Always interrupting their productive season. Y'all don't really want that issue, so it's best to leave it. If she derobes, then I gotta please it. Such a dirty little secret, but I gotta keep it. $1 million.
Jackpot, talk your shit.
To reach it.
Show them that vibe we talking about.
Deductive reason, treason, if you're speaking out against me. And plus the spirit of my little sister still protects me. The way I cuff the flow like instrumentals can arrest me. Anything funny, then I'm calling Mr. Pesci. You get me? How the hell do I ignore her? Cause when it comes to money, she does help me to get more of. The energy I bring will not subside, not any of the time. I really hope I'm doing it right every single day and every night. Do what they can, we do whatever we like. Cause hanging with me is like winning a prize. They say it's a vibe, I'm guessing someone's liking the vibe. A stranger told me I got a vibe. People around the world are feeling the vibe. I mean, I'm like the Undertaker, such a phenom. By the time they catch up, it'll be a couple eons. I'm so glad on these tracks, I have so much freedom. To Morgan Freeman, this the school you wanna lean on, right? Expeditiously, Scooby and the gang are never gonna solve this mystery. Clean the crew complaining that they never can get rid of me. Everyone is shooting, but you'll never get a miss from me. Moving so invincibly, when I'm around, it's a smoother sound. Cause it's going down, sexy ladies looking so aroused. My progression looking so profound, like an ultrasound. Rihanna taught me how to run the town. Little time trying to stop me is a fair small talk. You're a star man, no time for that. No time for that. With no drink, I think they sink. I act, they think my vibe. I really hope I'm doing it right every single day and every night. Do what they can, we do whatever we like. Cause hanging with me is like winning a prize. They say it's a vibe. I'm guessing someone's liking the vibe.
Since we got Paul in the building, we're gonna play one of the songs he produced.
Sitting from the jump, who would've knew what we become? You love to love me when it's easy.
Big up to that boy.
To take my heart.
Paul Cab in the building.
You must have took off with the chauffeur. You put your bags all in the trunk. I saw the Billy pulling over. I guess this is what you want. Hey, I could cuss you out, hit my side bitch. You think she flew out, I deny it. Nothing in my way, I decided no, no. If it isn't love, why I keep coming back? I keep coming back, back home. And if it isn't love, why I keep coming back? I keep coming back, back home.
Why are you so hard to leave? Why are you so hard to believe? Can't you make it easy for me?
Cananto Sativa I represent. I mean I say your DJ 5 stacks. You know we none of the small chat, you know. Pull it back up, man, up chop up.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that.
All I care about, yeah.
Big up to that boy Canado.
All I care,
Canado Sativa.
all I care about is money.
And you know when you heard this song first, that DTF radio. No time for the small talk. Beachfront, what's poppin'?
All I care about is money. All I care about is money. I don't. All I care.
I told you, Beachfront.
Yeah.
This one of them ones.
Yeah. All I care about.
Canado.
All I care about is money.
To the top, to the top.
All I care about. Yeah. All I care about is money. All I care about is money. All I care about is money. I don't care if you love me.
Love can't buy me
nothing. Yeah. All I care about is money. All I care about is money. 20s, 50s, and 100s.
You know how it go. You know how it go. It go $1, $2, $3, $4. What's the rest? What's the rest? $100 more.
The black bumping, going up and down like a bungee. All this girl wanna fuck me, so I let the pipe and do the plumbing. Everything nice when you got money.
money. Once the money move, then you know say me running. But man not do nothing funny. Enough man kill them friend over money. Me get it by myself, me no need no company. Talk to the money whenever me need counseling. Money me love, please don't leave me lonely. Because money it solve all me problems, yeah. All I care about is money. All I care about is money, yeah. I don't care if you love me. Love can't buy me nothing, yeah. All I care about is money. All I care about is money, yeah. 20s, 50s, and 100s.
The NATO Sativa, all I care about. Let's go.
No time, no time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that.
We gonna let this vibe out one time. Straight from the game, TOG Killer, brand new. Big up to the whole Hoodstar Nation. Big up to the whole Coney. Let's get it.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Bitch, we winning and nothing less. These rappers, these rookies, they fucking with vets. I ran up a bag, spent it on my neck. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Woke up this morning and ran up a check. 150, don't want nothing less. TOG Chola gang, we are the best.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Bitch, we winning and nothing less. These rappers, these rookies, they
shout out to that boy, BC Boy Banger. TOG Killer, brand new.
Woke up this morning
too blessed.
150, don't want nothing less. TOG Chola gang, we are the best. Take a second, pay attention. Young man on a mission. Had to get out and go get it. They throw the nigga, end up dead or in prison. They see us winning, try to copy the vision. Cause you could end up in the fucked up position. Just rush to the face and you know this shit hitting. Whenever we smoking, we burn down the building. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Had to get that off my chest. Because I wake up every morning, I work hard to get that check. These niggas out here sleeping on me, they ain't showing no respect. I got money on my mind, nothing more, nothing less.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Bitch, we winning and nothing less. These rappers be rookies, they fucking with vets. I ran up a bag, spent it on my neck. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Woke up this morning and ran up a check. 150, don't want nothing less. TOG Chola gang, we are the best.
I'm too blessed to be stressed. Bitch, we winning and nothing less. These rappers be rookies, they fucking with vets. I ran up a bag, spent it on my neck. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Woke up this morning and ran up a check. 150, don't want nothing less. TOG Chola gang, we are the best.
Listen, Jackpot's on the mission. If you see wins and we see losses, that's a contradiction.
Jackpot!
After acquiring your stuff, that's called an acquisition. If you attempt to cross these guards, that's called a crucifixion. You feel me? I'm actually about to take it if you really don't know. Connecting with your favorite rapper is the only promo. Although these lessons will look fast to me, they come in slow-mo. Plus I'm Jamaican, this the man is to connect. I'm
too blessed to be stressed. Winning and nothing less. These rappers be rookies, they fucking with vets. I ran up a bag, spent it on my neck. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
Woke up this morning and ran up a check.
Trust me, last Tuesday, there was a lot of fire being played. Yeah, I don't want to mix the next one. Pull up, come chill, come build.
Woke up this morning and ran up a check.
Have a good time, good vibe, I promise you.
We ought to get it.
These rappers be straight up liars. If you want the smoke, then I'm the supplier. Whatever you want, nigga, I got the fire. You can get smoked like a pack of designer. Bitch, nigga, I'm high as hell. These rappers be capping in the stories they tell. I spray them up, feed them all of these shells. If I miss it, I'm spinning the block like a wonder wheel. Whole gang moving heavy. If you want the smoke, got plenty. I leave a clip on empty. Bitch, nigga, get head, just send me. I do a drive-by and rent these. Got the power, no 50. Crystal fresh, stay crispy. And we running this shit, bitch, simply.
Big up to that boy JoJo Stats. Famous Scrappy. What you talking about, huh? What you talking about?
Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, put the gun up in your mouth. What?
Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, leave your mother on the couch.
What? Nigga, what you talking talking about? We gon' run up in your house, put a gun up in your mouth. What?
Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, leave your mother on your couch.
What? Stay road, but I'm back now. I'm that young nigga putting work up in your trap house. Ask about JoJo stacks, nah, I don't back down. Catch a op, I leave him there. I feel his ass from Mac rounds. Back out, click, boom, boom, man down. You a little pussy, boy, you don't wanna hear that game sound. Chop your body up, just to make sure it don't get found. Go and hit the trap house, break down another pound. Then I go and lick your bitch ass up, face down. And I never hit it once, ask her win a couple rounds. Go and call a jeweler up, Miami Cuban, bust it down. You know I had to bust her down.
Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, put the gun up in your mouth. What?
Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, leave your mother on the couch.
What? Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, put the gun up in your mouth. What?
Nigga, what you talking about? We gon' run up in your house, leave your mother on the couch.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that.
Big up to that boy Young Kai.
Turn me up.
Great chat. Young Kai, talk your shit.
Scary hours,
Hey, V, line them up.
Yeah, my lifestyle so different. Yeah, my lifestyle so different.
Big up to that boy Young Kai. Break check.
Yeah, my lifestyle so different. Hop out shit hitting. Bitches on dick and they tell me I'm different. 40 extends just in case they want business. Know where we at, nigga. We still up in the trenches. Go fuck about no nigga that be talking all on the net. He acting like he come for us, well, nigga, come direct. You know how I be riding for my gang. This the sec. It's HE top dog, nigga. That's blood on my sweat. I put that on my mama and she put that on her kids. Play around with us, nigga. Shit shots at your weed. Acting like you ride, nigga. Come on, let's get it in. You know how we gon' spin. Cold nigga like a friend. We got niggas from
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that. Yo. What's up? It's your boy D Chambers 6'2". No time for the small talk. Time now is 8:52. Now I hear myself. Yeah, the time now is 8:52. I definitely have no time for the small talk. There's a lot going on. I definitely appreciate all the support. That was my second event that recently passed with Chill and Bill, with Eve Laura, 5 Stacks.
Shit.
Shout out to DJ Drewski, The Movement, Mighty Empire Concert, Trappers Only, Warrior Metallic Music Group. Shout out to Soundbite Fan for, assisting on certain tactics. We just doing all the right things, man. Now we here at No Time for the Small Talk. This is where we normally at on Tuesdays. We've been holding it down for close to 2 years now, working our way to 3. As an artist and also doing this, sometimes you do get draining, you do get tired. You gotta have a strong team, and you gotta just believe in the vision. Because some people ask me, like, Chambers, how do you do it? You gotta believe in what's going on, even when it looks like everybody, can be on the same page, or maybe they're not on the same page. You just gotta believe in the vision, and that's what I tell everybody. Once you see it, it's only gonna get better. Just like what's happening now is only getting better by the second. It's getting better by the minute, and we all building in value all around us. Everybody, all the moving parts. And I appreciate that. Boom Bap, the drill rap, is on the way. Happy birthday to the producer Cover. Today is his birthday. You know what I mean? He produced a lot of the tracks.
Happy B-Day.
Yeah, shout out to Cover. I'm right after here. I'm going straight uptown to the Bronx. I'm going to go show some support. They at the studio at Umbrella Studios. So, that's the vibes after this. And you know what I'm saying? I just look forward to just doing more and doing better every day. You know what I mean? Shout out to Through Your Scope. Shout out to Ice Chills. And definitely shout out to 5 Stacks, man. So, how was your weekend, Chills?
It's okay. Regular. I can't hear myself at all.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, regular, productive, regular.
That's good to know. Regular is a good thing sometimes, right? Sometimes it's good not to do too much. Say less is more.
Five Stacks, what's going on?
I'm still tired from Children Build.
You still tired?
Listen, them hounds was out that night. Shout out to all the people I played their records. Shout out to everybody put up with their records. It was some fire played that night, bro.
You know what I think it is? Like I said, I think we tapped into another market to where it's not about the aggressive concert vibe all the time. Because a lot of times when people come to perform, they come to perform, and most likely they're leaving with the same people they came with, and they leaving at an alarming rate unless there's somebody they stand to see or some type of prize being won, or it's like a real support system. The people that stick around really support you, and I always say appreciate that. But like with the networking vibe, messing with the people that's vending, it's like it's never ending, because it's like the treats. Shout out to what was it, High Life?
High Life, Liberty High Life.
Shout out to Escobar Runch family. Shout out to Canna Lush, all quality. Shout out to Nailed in the Trap. Nailed in the Trap. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chrissy. She got the Shadow Consultant. She reached out to Nails in the Trap. Nails in the Trap pulled up. And I think it all worked. Like at first it's new to a lot of people because there's a lot of artists who was actually used to the Trappers Only vibe. So there's like, yo, how I'm gonna perform with no mic? And they wasn't ready for that. I don't think nobody was ready to just relax. But as you watch through the night, certain people created a vibe. And it's actually probably came off better than if you was performing. Because people actually got a chance to like the record versus, you screaming at them or being aggressive with the record.
That Children Build circle was right.
I ain't nothing wrong with it, but here's the beauty of it. We back at the club mid-November. Trappers Only concert.
It's up. It's up. Y'all better be prepared.
We back. Sound of New York. Trappers Only
It's
concert.
up.
And not to mention, we're going to double up because we're going to do the networking event in November, and we're going to do the Trappers Only concert in November. So that way we get before the holidays, before it get too crazy, because it's going to get hectic. It's getting hectic now. Now we got the, I got the studio up and running, Sound Right Studio, and we got the sessions, the Air It Out sessions. So we want bars. We want aggressive bars. We want some sarcasm. We want some drama. We want something that people could relate to. We just want you to air it out. Shout out to Landboy Productions. They edited, him and Killer edited the first set of 3, which was TLG Killer, myself, and Buck. And 5K reached out. He wants to do some. Comatose Rose, he was saying he got some ideas. And I just think that's going to be another genre of just rap where people could appreciate it. But we got some special guests here. I ain't going to sit here and talk you out of death. Believe it or not, that was only 4 minutes. But the time now is 8:57. We're going to play some music, and we're going to get into the first guest, man. D Chambers. No time for the small talk. Let's get it.
I don't understand.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. Didn't sleep in 3 days, homies in the pen, still calling on 3-way. COVID got them scared, unemployment about to run out. Bitches did strippers, smart niggas, I watched them dumb out. You wanna be a millionaire? Nah, homie, a billionaire. Dash this to US, go Jamaica and put a trillionaire. That's where my family at, just gotta go find them. Somewhere in Barbados, I own my own island. I'm a city slicker, swerving in the caddy. Real New York drivers don't need ways for the addy. I've been in the streets from DVDs to Spotify. All that work I put in my hood, it made me qualify. I found music, or music found me. Lifting weights in the yard, going to childhood round 3. Before I came home, I almost had the ox. I'm told if he left his face, I'm going home. Stop fronting. With consistency and persistence, I'm here now. When you the God with all these Jews, no need for stare downs. Tinted trucks in the streets like the president. Credit or debit, or dead presidents. Dead presidents. When you the God with all these Jews, no need for stare downs. Dead presidents. Credit and debit, with that credit. Make you an easy target and swipe a debit and charge a collection inside garages. Pools getting massages, respected by all the mobsters. Double up on the margin to speak. You beg your pardon, get flowers, but undergarden. Cars is double parking, hopping out like a gentleman. Eyes on the goal, now it's time to zero in. Hear them niggas talking and walking, but got no drive though. Niggas still talking and walking, they watch me drive though. Caddy to the clear port, give a fuck what you here for. Say you do what? A selection, let me hear more. Your niggas be capping on camera like it's cool-o. Yeah, the world yours, now you dead, your own pool-o. Shades with a shoddy blast, your body's in a body bag. Watch the gauge kick, you would've swore I took karate class. Now you on the news, front page in the paper. Funny I saw that, reading the news, counting paper. Dead president, when you the god with all these Jews, don't need for stare downs. Dead presidents. Credit is dead. What's that president? No time for that small talk. Dead president. When you the god with all these Jews.
What's up? It's your boy D Chamber 62. No time for that small talk. Time now is 9 o'clock on the motherfucking dot. We got a special guest here. Let him introduce himself.
What's going on? My name is Paul Kevin from California. That's it, man. Producer. Just out here chilling in New York. No time for small talk.
Let me ask you. I mean, you're definitely in a definitely climate change.
Yeah.
Like, so how does it feel like coming from Cali? Most New Yorkers go to Cali for the dream. Here you came to New York. So what's going on?
Oh, I live in Atlanta now, right?
Oh, so you all over.
All right, so here we go. From Cali.
Okay.
When COVID hit, I moved to Atlanta because it was open.
Okay.
So I've been in Atlanta ever since.
How's the vibe? How's the market? How's the vibe? Because people say, just like Philly, it's Atlanta, you know, brotherly love, the support is out there. Do you beg to differ? Like, is there another climate where like that has Southern hospitality has stand out?
Atlanta got it. I don't feel like it's different. Like, I feel like Atlanta is like DC, Chocolate City, because you know they don't get that in California like that. You know what I'm saying?
So like business wise, do you think like you liable to make something happen in Atlanta more than any other place?
Oh, right now because it's open, I guess you could say like the studios is open. So work wise, I think it's easier. But before COVID, LA is good. New York, of course. Yeah, Atlanta right now is cracking for real.
What do you think is the biggest misconception of California? Can you move that right there? I can't see. Yeah. What do you think is the biggest misconception of California? Somebody don't know.
Oh, probably just the celebrities. They think you just walk down the street, you see Will Smith. They think you're just gonna run into, you know what I mean? You move to LA, they think they just gonna, it's that easy. Like you move, get a gig, start working.
New York is like that.
Huh?
New York is kind of like that.
You probably run into, that's what I'm saying, you probably run into more people here than in Cali. Like you drown out there. But I feel like you're definitely drowning. I mean, that's tough. I don't think I could do, New York is busy. I feel like I'd have to be more like go. I could be more chill in LA. Like I feel like LA is more chill.
So you're a producer?
Yeah, I'm a producer.
Platinum producer.
Yeah, produce a lot of records. I got a long list. I've been doing this since 2008, like professionally.
Do
Yeah.
you look for most of your artists, or your artists look for you?
No, I mostly collaborate with like all the bigger artists. You know
No,
what
but
I'm
I
saying?
mean, do you reach out to them, or they reach out to you to work with you? Like, what's the most like? Mostly you reach out, or they reach out to you?
No, I work with the producer, so the work is already there. So producers will reach out to me to help to work with other artists too. So like, not the artists reach out. Like Chris Brown ain't calling me like send me beats, but like the producers he worked with will call or collaborate with. Or I'm with Warner Chappell too, so like they'll give me work. So it's mostly like that. It's mostly like the plug.
Okay.
Yeah, so I work a little different.
Right. Could you give people a list of the names that you worked with for those who don't know?
Yeah, it's crazy. So like, I guess it's like Gucci Man, Lakia, Tink, Eric Bellinger, G-Eazy, Chris Brown, Wife and Lucci. Huh?
You was in the studio with Gucci?
No. These are just songs that I got. Like
okay,
records.
Now keep going down the list.
Oh, about to say yeah. I mean, it's
we
like
stop you, pardon me.
Don Q, Benny the Butcher, Ace Hood, Wiz Khalifa, Tamar, Dream Doll, Ruby Rose, Yella Beezy, Tyler Yahweh, Fabulous, Jacquees, Fat Joe,
What
Ty
was
Dolla
the,
Sign.
I know the list. The resume is strong. The
Yeah,
resume
my
is
bad.
strong.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
All right. So far as for producers, what do you think is the best publisher, like to sign up with BMI, ASCAP as a,
Yeah.
producer?
I'm with ASCAP. So I think because the pay is different. Like you'll get the BMI pays you more frequently than ASCAP, I believe. So most people, I'm with ASCAP, but it's the same. Some people have both.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah, some people have both, and then there's CSAC, throughout the country. Yeah, I think it's just those three. Yep. So that's
CSAC is more like the newer one, right?
No, I think that was like how people do it out the country. Like you get in Europe, I believe, something like that. I think people will have CSAC.
What was the record that people acknowledged you as a producer? Like, yo, you need to get heat from him.
Oh, dang, that's a good question too. Probably something new, the Wiz Khalifa Ty Dolla Sign record. Yeah, that one I think probably what took it over the edge. Like that's when everything changed for me. That was a big record, and everybody came for flips. Like, can you remake this? You know what I mean? So they come to me to do all these flips.
So
different records.
because most producers really don't like to get out much. You one of those guys? Like, we'd rather just stay around the loud music and the board.
I mean, I think because I'm older too now, so it's like I'm not as
vibrant.
Yeah, to be in the studio every day, have my clothes smell like smoke. They drinking, they turn it up. I'll be wanting to work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more like laid back. So I'd rather work from afar. It's a young man's game too. So I ain't trying to be the old cat in the studio. Like,
so now you're just emailing the beats.
Just emailing. Yeah. When I was younger, of course, I'm pulling up. I want to be in the studio. I'm taking all these pictures. Yeah, it was fun.
Do you think that's what it came down to now? Like notoriety, pictures, and possible placements?
Do I think it what?
Do you think the way the industry shifted?
Yeah.
Do you think it shifted like to like social media? This is why he's high.
Oh yeah. That's huge. Like the whole being in the camera and all the jewels and all, like that's huge because the image, like if you want to go that route, but that's just not even in my character. So I don't ever have to do that. I don't need to be putting on extra stuff and being in the studio. I have to be seen to get work.
Right.
So that's not the only way, but that's the way people are going. Like for today, yeah.
For your honest opinion, do you think? All right, I'll ask this question as a producer. How many like real R&B beats you got in your catalog?
How many beats or songs that are out?
No, R&B, like because people always be like, "Yo, R&B's missing." Some people be like,
got you.
They be like, "Oh, it's the artist." Some people like, "Well, the producer ain't making the beats." Like,
Yeah.
Which one you think?
I feel like it's music just changed. That sound is even if you got it, nobody gonna want to record it. That's the catch, right?
Damn.
So you can have
first producer to admit it. Like,
what they be normally saying?
No, they be saying like they'll just chalk it off on different people. They'll say we'll wind up with Trey Songz and then saying free R. Kelly. You know what I mean? So it's like, he's guilty. You know what I mean? That's the end of that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to producers, we're like, who do you blame it on? Like, do producers be like, yo, check this out. If you get a girl, this would sound dope. Like, I don't even think too many producers got that.
It's tough because a lot of it's the artists too, right? Because sometimes artists know what they want, so it's kind of hard to go in and give them something they don't want. It's gonna be hard to sell them on that. So if you have to have a personal relationship with them too. So you got to be able to pull up and say, nah, you gonna record this. Like you gotta be able to tell.
Do you think that's the only way to shift?
It's the only way. It's the only way it's gonna. But the sound changed. Like I don't think I have the ear like that. Like I like classic '90s R&B. Like I like the old school R&B. So it's like trying to figure out how to bring that back to R&B. But just because I like it don't mean
I think the blending is the only way to sneak it in there with some 808s and shit, right?
Nah, you gotta get some alcohol. You gotta get them lit. You get them lit, and then you push play. You get them to cut it. Yeah, that's how you do that.
Yo, this is great. This is great because like one thing I always beg on, and you can check other episodes or even listen.
Gotcha.
Every artist, I always ask them, who's the producer? Do you think like producers are like a thankless job?
Nah, I don't think so.
Because some people, they do the music, they always shout the label, the artist. You never hear the producer. Like
there's so much going on though. Like it's a lot of moving pieces before a song come out, right? So I think in 9 times out of 10 now there could be 4 or 5 producers on a record, and that's how we got all these tags. If you notice, you listen to a song, it could be 10 tags before a record before the song starts. So it's a lot of producers that could be on a beat. Like a lot of these joints I got is collaborations. You know what I mean?
So like, all right. What's the most requested sound people ask from you?
They ask for flips. Can I flip this? Can you do the Janet Jackson? Can you flip Rob bass song? Can you know what I mean? They want to remake something for City Girls or something like, yeah. And I just have to, because I replay everything. I don't do like the old school, the sample since I play music, like instruments. So I just replay. I can just hear it, replay it. So like, that's what they come to me for. So,
wow.
Yeah, man.
So like with this industry, do you think like they separate like how artists and producers are going into projects? You see it, remember like back in the days, there's always like one artist locking with that producer.
Yeah.
Now it's like the producer is spread out thin. Do you think that's to not like I don't know, it's like you shade somebody's getting slighted. It's either like the producer or the artist. I'm trying to make it make sense. So what I'm trying to say basically is like do labels find it hard, like when you producing a project, they want to just throw other people on it just because of the names and overlook the talent?
No, they do that. They'll definitely do that. If you got the name, you can just write your name most of the time. Like they can have nothing to do with the record, and they end up with their name on the record. You trying to figure out like where this dude come from? You know what I'm saying? Like what he do on this record?
Diddy. Diddy does that.
I knew I wasn't bugging. I knew I wasn't bugging. I'm saying the right stuff.
No, wait, that's different, right? So, because now you're talking about like a producer.
He's
right?
an executive producer. He might be in the room. He's saying the dude not even in the room.
I'm saying like somebody could just put their name on it as a writer or as a producer
and call himself a producer.
No, I'm saying they'll just take the credit because of the name. Okay. If that makes any sense. Like Diddy is like he can like executive produce a record. Like just to have the idea to put Biggie on Juicy is like, you know what I mean? That's how do you know that'll work? You know what I mean? That's why I respect, like that's where my respect comes in. Like I wouldn't know. You give me Biggie, bro, I make play some beats for him, but I can't be like, do this, that's a smash. Yeah, that's hard to do, in my opinion, at least. Like it's hard to get a smash like this, get a smash.
Well, at that stage of the game, right? Just ask it because you worked with some people. How long? We all have different time sets. How long does it take normally for the artist you work with in the studio to be like, yo, I'm happy with this one? Like I heard this one, but this is the one. Like how long does that?
Normally you could very rarely get through more than 5 beats. I would be surprised, like sitting in a session, or if you're playing beats for an artist, very rarely you can get through more than 5 beats. Because they'll hear
turned
something
up that crazy. It's not getting past 5.
They're over it. Like they'll just go through. I was just in the studio the other day and I was pushing play. They didn't make it past like 4 beats. They just skipped over all the beats and then push played on somebody else's folder. Kept it pushing, you know what I mean? So when the artists, they hear something, they'll like it, and then they might like the first one. They won't even hear the rest of the joints. Like load that up and go cut it. Run to the booth, go cut it. That's it. So you ain't gonna get a chance to really just push play. They're not gonna sit there and do all that. Nah.
You've been traveling a lot. What's the most memorable place, studio you worked out of?
Nightbird in Hollywood. Actually, no. Yeah, that was Nightbird. It's underneath the hotel. It was crazy. It's called Nightbird Studios.
Who made it crazy?
It's just I never like the studio was just crazy. I think at the time too, I think either Young Thug or the Migos, they had just rented out for like 2 months. So like it was crazy. They had all these stories in there about that. But it was crazy because it was just
a whole 2 months.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll block a studio. Like I know Beyonce, it's very common like to block out and knock a project out. So instead of booking it you just block the
Yeah, because I was to say y'all charge by the hour, right?
Yeah, they charge by the hour. You got to pay the engineer. Yep. So normally, like you just 24-hour job. Engineer just gotta be on call, be ready to work.
2 months, you better be ready.
Right. So now they're saying Young Thug loses $1 million hard drive and more. Young Thug accidentally left the bag next to his car at his apartment building, which was in the building management by an employee. However, another employee that accidentally turned the bag to another person, thought it was the owner. The bag contained $40,000 in cash, a diamond watch, $57,000, diamond chain worth $37,000, and the bag also contained his hard drive, which has 200 unreleased songs.
He get it back?
No.
He ain't getting that back.
Leak time.
Yeah, for some. I mean, he probably won his hard. He probably won his.
Stealing shit.
He
It's
won his hard
over.
drive for sure. That's what he want.
Them dudes listening to the album right now, counting that money.
He just dropped. Didn't he just drop an album too?
It's twisted.
Terrible.
Yo,
With
this
his chain
shit-
on.
This shit
With his
fire.
chain on. Spending the money.
Niggas is crazy, bro.
The whole TikTok.
Then they got.
Yo, but let me ask you a question. It's like one of those cases, like, you know, me personally, I probably would have gave it back to him. I'm stupid like that. But do we call people stupid for handing everything back?
Yes.
Nah, you know, you get. I mean, you're gonna probably leverage. You know, what I mean, the laptop back. You can get some bread for it.
He
like-
said leverage.
You probably. I mean,
But
what-
we talk about 40,000 cash.
Oh,
$37,000 watch.
because it's like he probably.
Yo,
welcome-
no,
that's
but
on the
imagine
wake up,
somebody
right?
give all of that back. Like, what is the reward for giving that back?
Just you get to go to heaven, I guess. I don't know.
I'm about to say a
like-
prayer. Who really gets anything back?
Yeah, he'll get the hard drive back for sure. Where was it in Atlanta?
Hold on.
What was it?
Niggas oughta get that back.
If
He would make all that shit back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back,
if it
back,
was,
back
oh,
to it. Wait, what kind of backpack was it?
he
It might be YSL. He might not get that back.
It don't even
You're not
matter.
getting it back.
nah, he
You're
gonna.
not getting that whole bag. It's all right. You got back your flash drive.
I think he gonna be able to get it back.
And then not only that, you
What we
know,
doing with your music?
then they said fake Drake takes over Miami.
Fake Drake.
Social media, it happened in Atlanta. Social
yeah,
media is having a good laugh as it appears Drake has an impersonator. Apparently, he's been all over Miami partying up, posting with girls, even rocking the same famous heart-shaped hairline. The internet calling him fake Drake, going viral.
Damn, I gotta get up to date on my. This is all happening right now.
I think I heard a fake Drake.
He said this happened right now.
Ain't he the
Is it
same
fake?
nigga that made videos?
You need to be in Vegas. That's where you need
That's
to be.
like fake Elvis. It worked.
Speaking of
Oh,
Cali,
he was doing that.
Speaking of Cali, they were saying Pop Smoke
just want that nigga
suspect.
sing.
Pop Smoke suspect claims no intent to kill. Lawyers are claiming that Walker, one of the Pop accused attackers, just wanted the shooter to break a vase over Pop Smoke's head, break a vase over Pop Smoke's head, and steal his diamond chain. Unfortunately, it did not go that way. Walker claimed he walked in the shooter after he did this. So it's like he just like tried to do some movie shit, like,
And
and then it happened to just hit him.
go crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
Now, like with Cali, there's like different robberies. Like
Wait,
New York,
what?
they have like outside robberies, some pushing robberies. Like Cali, it seems like that's just the thing. Home invasions, right? Like, cause I drove when we got off the plane. First of all, I didn't know the airport was near Compton.
Oh,
I
damn.
didn't know it was that close. Like, you know, when you get off, it's Compton, and then when you drive, you see all the other stuff, and you notice the gates or the window, the high gates on houses.
Yeah,
Like that shit is crazy.
in the restaurants, little burger spots, got the bars on the window. Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
jail.
It's like, yeah, I feel like New York is y'all right there. There's a whole.
Why you say
I
it
remember
like that?
like, I just got to
Y'all
New York.
right
Like
there.
my first time was 2016, maybe 20. That was my first time in New York, and I remember my homie sent me a list. It was like how to not get robbed in New York or something, and it was like 10 things to not get robbed in New York. It was one of it was like don't be looking up all at the buildings looking like a tourist. Like it just was a whole list of things. It was just funny to me. It was funny, like because you wouldn't think like you don't know. New York is like you really don't know where you at. Like you see. I was confused because I see like niggas, then I see like the Jews, like really, it's like where am I? Like I don't know where I'm at. So it's like I don't know
It's
how to
not
feel.
predominant. Yeah, it's definitely mixed.
Like
It's
in
definitely-
Crown Heights, my brother lived in Crown Heights, so or Best Eye, one of them over there. Like so, you know, there's a lot. It's over there. They like heavy over there. So I used to be like, I don't know, it's different. Yeah, you're confused because you want to
Well,
be cool, but
you
don't want to get.
I really don't like asking those type of questions, but like it's just like normal stuff. Like, all right, like the gang culture out
Yeah.
there in New York. Do you think New York is a little bit too aggressive,
Nah,
or
I'm-
Cali is just like, or is this right there in the middle?
Nah,
Like,
gangs gangs is that's all. I ain't never had no gang problem here in New York, and I go everywhere by myself. I mean, I ride it don't matter like, but I'm not saying like tough or anything. I'm just saying like I don't have to worry about like like wrong color or being from a wrong hood, like a wrong block, that type of Cali, you know, we got like Mexicans too. Like it could be like Mexicans not liking blacks. It could be anything. You can really be in the wrong area, like a wrong hood that you just have no business going. And that's like I feel like New York, you can pretty much I can go anywhere. Like I'm not saying like you know what I mean. Like I feel like I can go to where people say you shouldn't be at. Atlanta's the same way.
Yeah.
I'll be outside of town Atlanta that I guess people don't go at, right? So
I think it's also like the aura, how you carry yourself, mannerism.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you could look the wrong way, and that's why they call it a New York minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, just be like, yo, damn, they shot him, cut him in, kicked him. Like, you know what I mean? It happens like that. And I always thought like Cali was like thought out. Cause I'd like to go in somebody's house. That takes like some precision. Like you just don't go in people's house. And it's a lot of cat burglar going on out there, like and shit like that, man. But you know, that's the way life. What's going on, Chris?
I feel like that's anywhere, right? They don't break into the houses like that or apartments or nobody ain't running up.
I guess you gotta have something in there.
I don't know, like huh?
I feel like in California it depends. If you own the crib, or it depends on the time too, because not everybody put on the alarm system for their crib. That's what make it more easier. That's how I feel. In New York, you gonna really think twice about coming into a nigga crib. You don't know who the fuck in that house. You don't.
New York, they think twice
Everybody's
before going
strapped,
to
nigga. I'm sorry.
A nerd will blow your way out here. Like down there, like you know, there's tippy toeing, niggas steal the TV and shit. Like you know what I mean? But maybe we just watched too much Friday. I'm not sure. But like it's like shit going on.
But then y'all got like 100-story buildings. Like who gonna try to
You
gotta take the stuff
if
back
I know
downstairs?
you got
like,
something in your crib, I'll kick your door in.
No, but that's what they call break-in robbery. That means they really want what's in there. Like they knock on the door type shit.
Yeah.
Not saying I have too much knowledge of it, but I'm just saying. But that's small talk.
Yeah.
So
right now in Atlanta, they busted windows out like crazy right now in Atlanta. Yeah, that's what they doing right now.
Because their houses be mad low.
No, they in cars. They just going around just busting car windows for no reason. Like,
fuck it.
That's what they
Take
doing,
the
like,
charger.
cool.
They sell that
That's
shit
some
too.
Boston shit. Cranking somebody call for what?
Yo, but
for nothing.
Yeah,
No reason.
yeah, that's like mad minute, like in 2021. But I was just thinking like this, like who are you looking to work with now, or even with that large resume?
Yeah, like I'm trying to work with Brandy for sure. Like that's like a little
word.
That's all I want. You know what I'm saying?
That was random. I think it's a Brandy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brandy. I always wanted records with like you know what I'm saying.
I feel
Always.
you.
Yeah. So that's of course, and I haven't like so Kehlani. I haven't got one with Kehlani yet. She's just been turning down everything we send. So we just gotta keep working. So Kehlani, Brandy, Alicia Keys, probably. That's it, really. Like, yeah. After that, I could just retire. I'll be done.
Good shit.
Yeah. So basically, Alicia Keys, Brandy,
Kehlani. Right now, like that's who I want to work with. Like now.
What's the most single or the most recent single that's brewing around on the airwaves?
The G-Eazy Provide with Chris Brown.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's bubbling, and I know the YG Mozzie record going crazy.
I fuck with Mozzie. I like Mozzie music.
Yeah, Mozzie dope.
They comparing him to Tupac out there. I don't know. Like, I'll shout out to Mozzie, but it's like I think Mozzie is Mozzie. Yeah. You don't have to say he's like
they gonna do that. You know they gonna. Did they just call somebody else?
Mozzie, the dark skinned short kid.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say there's another one, but I think he passed away.
Nah, Mozzie, he the homie. Like he do his thing with the music. I guess his shit is so heartfelt that they resonate with that immediately.
Over there, yeah.
Like me, I'm like, oh, all right, homie talking. Like, but if you listen to everybody has a few people who got that pain. Like,
yeah,
if you tune in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough because I grew up, believe it or not, like I like Biggie more than Pac because I just thought he rapped better. You know what I mean? But you know you can't really say
too.
that, huh?
You bop better too. I felt like Biggie had the club hits and the bitch music.
But as
when
you get older,
then it's
like
different.
Tupac.
Yeah, you was listening differently. Like
I guess the climate, like with me, it was like love Brooklyn to death, but like life goes on hit me. Like, you know what I mean? Heaven for a G. Like, you know what I mean? Dear mama, I'm staring on the ground.
Ain't Tupac from Brooklyn originally?
Yeah, his reach, his depth is
I was
crazy.
like,
He's
he's
from
born in Brooklyn, ain't he?
Baltimore, right? He was born in
I don't know. I think he was born in Brooklyn,
Was
raised
he?
in Harlem, family from Cali, Black Panther.
Because when he went into the art school, I think that's when he ended up going to Cali or before then, something like that. Yeah, whatever.
So, you know,
That's
before we wrap this up, how does a young artist get in contact with you who wants to work with you?
They can hit me on IG. I'm probably not gonna respond, but they not just playing.
What's the point?
Damn.
Not just playing. But nah, yeah, they can hit me on IG.
They
you
said
know
some
what I'm
truth to a
saying?
joke, man. I hope you ain't ducking the little young homies, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Get these niggas off the street, man.
It was one of those moments. Moment.
Yeah, nah.
What?
You hit me on IG, PAULCABBIN. You know, I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying?
All
Send
right.
some beats.
Comment on a picture and say, check
Yo,
your
Five
DM.
Stacks, you got any of the records
shit
that he said? Okay, so we go before we play that, right? I'm gonna ask you something else. Something for like the younger artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And a
What was
producer
the record you slept on that did the most out of your that you produced?
That I slept on.
Like, oh, you know what? Yeah.
Probably that Vito You Got It record. We did that in 2017.
What, that You Got It? You
Yeah.
got it, girl? That's it?
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
it, girl.
No. The
Oh.
Vito. It went viral on TikTok.
I guess I gotta listen to it.
You said
yeah, it's
Vito?
like- yeah, Vito.
I heard his new album too. That shit's alright.
Yeah, I didn't have
My
nothing on
stupid
there.
ass
That's
thought
what-
it was Vado.
Vado.
It's Vito though. I fucks with him. He's cool.
Dang,
He
yeah,
can
that
sing.
one was
I
slept
like it.
on. That one was definitely slept on, and that one went crazy. Like, that one went crazy.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I definitely got, definitely talk to you before you get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you name like 3 people that I work with. I got records with Benny and,
Don
couple of
Q.
them. No, not
Right?
Jet. Not
Oh,
Jet. Don
yeah.
Q uptown. I'm from Coney Island. It's a lot of
I still ain't
land
been over
between
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I've never
You
been
come
over
through.
there. Yeah, I ain't made it over there. Don't you gotta get on a little boat to get over there?
Nah, that's Staten Island, baby. That's Staten Island.
That's Staten Island.
I'm still learning. I'm still trying to
Jesus
figure out.
Christ. I'll let you get a pass for that.
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
I'm
know?
trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a lot.
confusing, man.
It-
It's too much.
It's
It's all
too
right.
much.
You'll get it.
Too
You'll get
much.
it. I learned after a while.
boardwalk, like
Coney
with all
Island.
the
Yeah, Coney Island with
rides.
Nathan's is at and all that.
Then you
Yeah.
realize it's like Venice Beach. And then,
I don't know about
you
that
see the
Venice
pictures that they take, and then there's a lot of shit you got to
I'm
go
gonna ask
through
another-
before you get.
Matter of fact, you ever watch
Ask
the
me
movie
that question.
Us?
Yup.
That's Coney Island. That beach that they got
so
lost
I definitely
on.
ain't been there. Yeah.
That's the same joint.
Nah, don't go by that.
I'm not
you know
going
what I
over
mean?
there.
You
Yeah.
remember
That's
that
not
movie?
really.
That movie was a
That ain't
shit.
it?
Your
It
kids
ain't-
go
it ain't
missing.
cracking
You
over
heard?
there?
No, it's definitely
Nigga said your
cracking
kids
and
go
popping
missing.
over there.
Oh, it's like,
Actually,
oh damn.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
I ain't going over there.
Yeah. Nah, it's a lot. But you know what I'm saying? I'm from there. It's all love. We got a studio downtown Brooklyn, not far from here.
Yeah.
We all over. I throw networking events. I don't know how long you're in town.
What part of Brooklyn is this right here?
This Williamsburg.
William-
This
okay,
is-
This is
yeah.
where all the Jewish
Right,
people at.
Yep. I seen them. Yeah.
They took it.
Hey, I don't know what
Yeah.
just let up over here.
It's like a borderline.
I might have
These-
missed it, but where you from?
Looked like a church that came
Cali.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, like, and they just all like millions of them was just walking down the street, and I was like, I just walked. I was like,
You're
nah,
scared,
I don't
right?
want no. Yeah, I don't know what. I
They
know what was
probably-
happening.
They probably was fucking rolling
They
dice for the
probably was
title.
looking at you like,
but you know what?
I was like, walking the other way, looking like,
But
I'm
you
not
know what,
walking
though?
past them. I'm all scared.
One thing I do give them that we all need to take from them is how they stick together. We figure that out, we all be all right.
nigga,
You
they
know what I
mob
mean?
on police. You
Yo,
can't
listen,
stop scaring
I-
the shit to them
They
niggas.
stick together first before
They do.
everything, and they wear the same
They
suit
look like
over and over. Ain't nobody changing nothing.
Yeah,
There's
they
ain't
not-
nobody
Nigga,
better
that's
than
all they
nobody.
buy.
They got their
Amish
little
clothes.
drip. They little
They
girl
on timing.
They
I
little
wish-
drip.
Yeah,
I'm jealous, truthfully.
nah,
You know
they
what I'm
killing
saying?
it.
Like, I wish I had homies that wore the same suit and we get it.
Why?
Like, what the hell happened?
My joint would be fly. I would have to have something on
What
it.
were we
like
talking
a
about?
bow
You can do
tie,
that?
something to stand out.
You
Y'all
gotta
know
have
they really
But
fuck
you
up
would
their
still get it.
children
You would
at
still
birth.
Yeah,
fuck it
looking
up.
like
the Gucci
A bow
fed.
tie.
Y'all know y'all be
Facts.
forced to get circumcised as a child.
Man, I'm D Chamberwitz anyway.
They
Yo.
cut your shit off as a kid.
But check
nigga.
this out.
In front of everybody in a damn
Let people
temple.
know your
They grimy as
Instagram.
hell.
Got
yo.
you.
Hold on for a second. let them know your Instagram,
Yup.
where they can find you. Don't break out though, because we still got to take pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And we chop it up. Let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, man, y'all can hit me at Paul Cabin on IG, PAULCABBIN. Yeah, just say you tapped in from not for the small talk or not for small talk.
No time for the small
No
talk.
time for it. Nigga.
Dang, same thing. Y'all
No,
tap
it
in.
ain't.
Yeah, as long as you don't have
It's the
time,
same thing,
you're
right?
right.
No time
Right.
for the
Yeah.
Right, whatever. He said no small talk.
The same way,
Like, you know
the
what I'm saying?
same
It's a
way,
little different. You know what I mean?
the same
Little time.
attitude as that is how you checking them DMs. You know what I mean? Small
Nah, I feel
talk.
you on that one. It'd be
He's like, I
hard.
write this down.
Nah,
Right now,
that's
like-
showing no hope. Damn, Crystal, I'm shocked.
It'd be hard.
But check this out. We chilling and building. That's why you need guys like us. So you ain't gonna meet them unless you come chill and build. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Each one teach one. one. But we definitely have no time for the small talk. Time now is 9:30. 9:28. We're gonna get it to the next guest, man. Let's get it, man.
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that small talk. I mean, like, you really want me to say that shit?
Baby, can I vibe with you? Damn all night with you. Baby, who gon' vibe with you? The same way that I do. Baby, can I vibe with you? Damn all night with you. Baby, who gon' vibe with you? The same way that I do.
I ain't never on no soft shit, but I'm gangsta all day. I need a bitch I can be soft with. She know I got a heart, even when I talk shit. Could never meet her at the club, cause she ain't on the market. I picture us together, I'm an artist. Bulletproof vests when you with me, I'm a target. You got that shit on and you wear it like you been on. Smelling like Chanel, ooh, don't get me started. I fuck with you, you idolize Beyonce, I fuck with you. Your baby hair's like a Shantae. If I put a baby in you, then you stuck. You can never leave, we ain't doing it. Kim and Kanye, my real nigga ways. Rubbing off, I leave a stain on you. If you gang, I leave a 400 chain on you. I feel kinda weird talking to you through this verse. Just let me pull up right now, put this thing on you. Whoa.
Baby, can I vibe with you? Baby, can I ride? Damn all night with you. Baby, who gon' vibe with you? Oh, same way that I do. Baby, can I vibe with you? Baby, can I vibe with you? Baby, who gon' vibe with you? The same way that I do.
Pull a big one. Let your hand in this bag, and you better not switch up. I fuck with you heavy, don't get it mixed up. Bitch, it's lit up, bitch, you lit up. Tryna find some dirt on my gangster that you can dig up. Bitch, I don't know no kids, so what you mad and ain't gon' pick up? Fuck it, we gon' hop in this vehicle, go and spin one. You the definition of a real one, baby, been one. Tell me that name, where it's visible, I'm the get one. Shit got critical, you ain't wiggle, homie, big up.
Time for that small talk.
I took it to look you for being real. I tell her I'm on her, she blame the bills. Never mind the ladies politically in the field. I just did it drive
time for that small talk.
Baby, can I ride? Baby, can I vibe with you? Baby, damn all night with you. Baby, who gon' vibe with you?
No time for that small talk. No time for that. No time for that.
What's up? What's up? It's your boy D Chambers 6'2". No time for the small talk. Time now is 9:31. We got a special guest that's here. We're gonna let him introduce himself.
How you doing? I'm Rich from Bel Air. How you guys doing?
It sounds like you rich. Shit.
Yeah, only by name.
Oh,
Only by name.
hey, listen, that's a good way to start the conversation. I'm Rich. Bel Air. All right. I see where this is going. All right. So what brought you here today?
I don't know. You just wanted to come out and you gave me a shout out, right? You wanted to ask a few questions, know a little bit about Bel Air and us. And
I see some, you know, we all potheads. You feel me? I was being nosy on Instagram and I like stumbled on his page and I seen that it was being like, it's a big thing going on. So, hey.
I hope there's enough Bel Air to go around.
Right.
Huh?
I hope there's
I
enough.
want to know about that.
Oh, my bad, guys.
You guys can fight for the colors.
Oh, okay. Oh, I ain't got to ask for the mail. Hold on.
You guys can fight for the colors.
He pulled out the packages.
Where's the red one? Oh.
He's gonna be the red one.
How do you know there's a red one anyway? How did you know there was a red one?
Perfect.
I didn't know the colors. How did you know red was out?
I just took a guess. Crystal, you know,
Can we open
there's
one
packages here, there's bricks here. Grab one.
One's yours.
Pick a color. Thank you. I'm very excited.
Hey, I definitely appreciate it. Shout out to Chills for scrolling. What color you wanted? Oh, okay. All right.
It's like a dark blue.
It's Stacks over here like, oh, you.
Yo, you know, it's never a bad thing. That's what I said, you know.
What made you start doing the whole, pipe joint? I'm about to say, you smoke weed? I need to know.
Right.
No, I don't smoke. Just look at this new color we're coming out with.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's nice, right? Yeah, that's nice. That's a hot color.
It reminds me like colonial times, like like when they sit there and they
have the pipe, right?
We got like an opium pipe, right? We
Yeah.
got nine out there. There's a new color.
I can open it.
Oh.
So do you load
Carbo?
It's kind of heavy too. It's a weapon,
Yeah,
man.
you know, if you go on our website or on our Instagram, we run that over with a Mercedes, both
Give me a
tires.
tutorial.
I have that pipe here, but we ran it over twice.
Yeah, this is like what type of metal is this? Like titanium or something?
That's solid brass.
Solid brass?
We ran it over twice, and then Trace just follows up and lights it up. Not a dent on the pipe.
Yeah, this
not a
is.
scratch on the pipe.
I don't know if y'all seeing this, but this is definitely dope. This is definitely a dope product.
This was run over twice by Mercedes.
This is dope. Oh, a gold one. I definitely like this. Is good for a video shoot like this.
This is
With
fire.
the pinky ring. I don't know. You got more gold ones like this.
You got one now.
Yeah, yo, this is wavy. You know, you gotta have the pinky ring. Like this.
No, that's fire. Ooh. Oh, that's the black joint?
So let me ask you. All right, I'm naive.
Yeah, we're like.
I might need a tutorial. Like,
Right. That's what I was just trying to figure out.
but I don't know. Like,
You gotta tell us.
okay.
This is her pipe, right? So the way it works is
What it is, it's I have a patent pending on this.
Yeah, you're talking to the mic.
Yeah, we use I came up with 4 stab. Believe it or not, back in the 70s,
Okay.
I worked in a record shop. It was my first job. I was 14 years old.
Okay.
And in the back was a head shop. They all had head shops back there. Pipes, bongs, power hitters back then. So I used to take the pipes apart and make pipes for people. I was 14 years old. So I made one for me and my friends. And it wasn't exactly like this, but it was this concept. It was a pipe, and I forced air through it with a fish pump, and I made the center chamber to hold the weed, and I figured if you blow on fire, it'll stay lit. So what happens is, this whole thing comes, batteries, everything. This is the actual pump. We got a new one coming out now too, but this is the actual pump. It forces air in here. You fill this up in here. There's a screen here. You fill this up with. You fill it up with weed.
Crystal
You can put
happy. Look at she smiling.
You can put some wax in it. You just break it up. You put it in here, and then what you do is
No more rolling.
it was good for social distancing too. You could use the handle. It gets a little warm. This piece we give you little fingertips. Okay, but when the air forces through, you light it from here. It actually ignites this, and then you use your finger to regulate it, and you'll see it online. I wish I could light it
I
up.
feel like I'm at the airport. You know, like
But
when you're in a
then-
plane, you're looking, but you don't know what the hell's going on.
But you see it on our site, and then you
Okay,
just,
I see what's going on. Here.
turn this box on, and this pushes air. So you would turn this box on, right? And then you would take your lighter and you would light it, and it was going through this hole, go through here, and
Where does the weed go?
Right here.
In the middle part.
Oh, so it's like one of those.
It's like a
bong.
It literally looked like a mini grinder in the middle, if you look at it, because it has the
so
mesh.
this would be
right?
full, and then after you turn it on, you would light it, and as long as you keep your finger over this little hole here, it pushes air through. So as soon as I'm hitting it, right, I let off because I'm done, and then no wasted smoke while I'm going over here, and then I would just cover it again, and she could hit it, and then I'd stop and take it on over to you. So it's like,
Oh,
you
you're just
know,
shooting everybody.
You're just shooting everybody with smoke. You know, everybody get a little bit.
This is definitely, and I guarantee, and I didn't say it because I made it, the strongest smoking device in the world, and it has to be only because it's pure fire, air, and weed. You can mix it with wax. This here, you could take that center chamber out, and you can put this one in. It'll burn for 11 minutes straight if you want, or it'll burn for 20 minutes if you use your finger, if you know how to do it. Watch the videos.
I think you on Snoop Dogg levels. Like I ain't get there. Yet. Like he said, 11 minutes. Like that's a lot of time, bro.
That's enough to fill this room twice and get about 40 people high.
Jesus Christ.
And then if you use the mask on this, that comes with a mask. That's just pure.
Oh, it's levels to your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a mask in here.
You be fucking ringing bells in the air, fucking with this shit.
You know, I saw someone on my Instagram once. They just send me videos. I got hundreds on my media page. They just send them. I have 3,000 just to my Instagram is not one return. Bel Air has not one return since we opened.
Let me ask you now, as a businessman or future businessman, well, I am a businessman. How does that work with the cross brand of Bel Air, like the champagne?
Nothing at all.
Because it's the E and the R?
The actual, no, it had nothing to do. My actual name is Bel Air NY, Bel Air, New York.
And your real name,
But Bel Air It's part of my last name, and then because obviously I think we're a little Italian here. So what we did was we took the word Bella and air, and it means beautiful air. So that's how we got. The
Oh
word.
yeah, y'all was ready.
Yeah,
y'all was ready. Y'all was waiting for the cease and desist.
That's how we got the Bel Air, and because there was other Bel Airs out there, we went Bel Air NY. We're from New York, Brooklyn. We're Brooklyn born.
Okay, right here too.
Yeah,
Coney
so
Island.
this is as old school as it gets. This is around since the 70s, and only me and my friends had it. My friend Russell stole it from me, but I took his binoculars.
Russell still alive? He around?
No,
it's not.
He said he took his binoculars.
Russell's still around.
But 2 years. I mean, 2 years ago, I said, you know what? When the whole cannabis thing was getting big, and I said people should use. So I made one, and then we manufactured it in Germany. And here we are. I mean, we're.
How would you convince somebody who's like a pro classic roller, like he doesn't want to do nothing but see the weed, crush the weed? How do you convince them to say like this is the way to go?
You could take about half the weed you put in a backwood, shove it in this, and get twice the amount of people high. Wow. And it's clean smoke the whole time.
Look at Chill. She ready to go scuba diving.
We ready.
I was telling Chills before. I watched someone burn this for it'll burn for about 2.5 minutes, about 2 grams. And you put some wax in it.
Liquid or like,
no, it's weed and wax he used. And it'll burn.
Oh, you could put regular weed.
Yeah, and you gotta mix it with wax and it'll burn in here. You could mix wax with it. Yeah, you could put it in there.
I never really tapped into the wax.
And
world,
then,
like-
but anyway, so I saw someone do it for 2.5 minutes. Metal Damien was his name. Big shout out to Metal out on Instagram. But and then someone else tried it, and someone else tried it, and they wanted to see how long they could burn for and how much they could take. So I said, I invented the thing. So I said, you know what? Let me try it. And I got about 20 seconds in, right? Straight, just 20 seconds, and I was hiding behind the couch. I could not take, and I invented the thing, but yeah, it was just too much. So this is, this is just, if you want a little bit, you just tap it, you can relight it, you light it up later on.
Let me ask you, if I was to how would you pitch that to Shark Tank? Like what would they say?
You know what? Probably on the side, Shark Tank. A lot of people have asked me that. I was in cannabis.
Yeah, because when you see something new like this, it seems like you're taking a risk. You repatterned it, like how
there would probably be something on the side. They would never do it on. They would never televise it, but someone would. And I had a lot of people ask me already to invest. We stood. Bel Air wanted to stay a family, homegrown business, and that's the way we're going to do. But if Shark Tank wants to come look for me, yeah, on the side, yeah, come look for me. But yeah, it's definitely different in the industry. We just did all the champ shows, and we go to the shows. We're definitely, you could tell our booth is the busiest booth. And only because we're different and we're a little crazy. So
it's the quality though.
Do you do live demos like some of your shows? Like you let people try it out?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. We do live demos. The other thing it does is
sells them right away.
This piece right here fits exactly in the bong. So while it's shooting out smoke, when you get it lit, you could put it.
Also, it can do multiple.
And this
You
particular.
can change the look of that pipe.
And this
Take
pipe
it further.
goes into about 20 to 30 different pipes. You could make the smallest pipe in the world. You could do.
So if you take it like this and you take this part off the stem, this part right here fits flush into like the stem of your bong, like the female piece after you take the bowl out. And you would light it just like the normal Bel Air, and you would stuff it in the bong, and it pushes the smoke through. So for someone who has a hard time hitting your bong, it's too hard of a hit for you. It's too harsh on your lungs. It dampens it. It makes it a lot easier to hit.
Believe it or not, that's the smallest probably pipe in the world, right there. And you can carry it in your pocket, use it. It's a pipe.
Yo, technology has changed.
It's like a Lego for adults, really.
Just yeah, I was.
Yo, it's different. It's
It
dope.
definitely made it.
You wholesaling it to other smoke shops?
We're in about 60 smoke shops right now. And we're only around about a year and a half. We're about 60 right
Keep
now.
going, man. Salute.
Yeah, we're doing all right. I like retailing it online.
Year and a half, so you boomed out in the pandemic.
Yeah, we did. You figured that out. But I didn't create it for the pandemic.
Hey, but I'm not here to count. You know what I'm saying?
Unless I knew when I was 14 that there was going to be a pandemic. But yeah, I patented it right before, we knew. I said, let me put it out there. But even just the design, the washers that are in there, if you don't tighten this pipe all the way, it doesn't matter. It loses no air. It's air free. That's why it's so strong.
Jesus Christ.
You have that gold Bel Air on you, the one we ran over.
Yeah, he's holding.
So,
it.
yeah, that one you're looking at right there. I'm telling you, this thing's indestructible. We took that thing, ran it over with a Mercedes, and it still worked with flawless precision.
Yeah, and you can see it's no dents, it's no nothing.
Yeah, there's a little scratch on it. The concrete broke.
No, it feels like a real
it's nice.
tool.
It's
Yeah.
engraved with diamonds. You can get it engraved with any kind of gemstones you want.
No, that one's mine. I wanted to show you that one before. That was the one they made for me.
But
Yeah.
you can also get it engraved with just letter work like this.
Listen.
We have our name engraved, and you can get it put on any part of the Bel Air, but we decided to put it on the handle because it looks flush.
I put Chill's name on there, but you
I
guys,
noticed.
I didn't know your names. I was trying to get a little bit out of, off the DMs with her, where to even show up. Says I want to interview you, and that's it. But
Well-
anyway, so that's who we are,
Yo, I'm glad you definitely came out here. I'm glad you brought us gifts. I think it's definitely dope. And I also think like for I guess people on the train too. No, but no, you can't have that fish thing, like the pump and all that on the train. You look
Yeah, I
kind of
think
crazy.
you can't-
That's
you're
more
not
like
supposed
house,
to do
right?
vape, I
That
think,
whole
or anything
that whole
like
kit is in this pouch, what comes with it. So that's really all you need. I call it the survival kit. The 3 flames is like an SOS, but this is all you need: a lighter, some weed, and this kit. The pumps in here, everything comes in it, but it all fits in this pouch. That's all you need.
Wow.
Take it with you, and you see a lot of people show up on my videos in a cave, but this is it. They took this and you know what else? It makes good content. The promoters, it makes
It's
good
different.
content.
It's definitely
Yeah.
new in the eye, and I'm glad to be able to see it because when it goes like, well, I can't even explain it.
You're gonna let us come back if we get big, right?
Of course. I mean, shit. If I'm still here, I might be going too. Like you had to bring it wherever I'm at.
Come with us.
Yeah. Hey, you got any parties coming up? You sound like you party all night.
Well, no, I'm old. I used to, but now I let he's with my nephew, so I let my nephew do it.
Yeah, definitely.
No, because like I'll be having a networking event. We just had one with Drewski.
We'll definitely have to come out to the next
Yeah,
one.
we'll
we had
come
the
out to- we'll come
chilling
out to
bill.
a
We
few
had
of your
vendors
events.
there. We had other people that was like selling whatever they brand was or their strand was. I reached out to the people. Of course it was a private event, but it was definitely well worth it though.
Yeah,
You know
let
what I
us
mean?
know.
So you in all 5 boroughs and outside of New York as well?
Oh yeah, we're all over the United States, right into Canada.
Where do
getting
you
out
get
there.
the
Up
most
in
sales?
We had a lot in Russia. We had some we shipped. Most of our sales, believe it or not, it was Vegas. Then when New York legalized, even my Instagram and all of that, we're even. We're really even. A lot of it is in Vegas, California, but all over, all 50 states.
Beautiful.
And they're ordering it online?
Yeah, you can order
Online
online.
or through
BelAirNY.com.
Any hip hop artists that y'all took this to already?
Well, we have a bunch of influencers on Instagram that took to it. The biggest one who recently got deleted on Instagram is Jackie420, and he was the first one to promote us, and he has nearly 500,000 followers. But I mean, there's so many influencers out there with 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, just posting our stuff nearly daily.
I was in Vegas. We were near we with the Tyson people there because he has a whole thing going on too.
Which Tyson? Mike Tyson?
Tyson
Mike
Ranch.
Tyson. Yeah, he has. But he has this whole thing where, it rolls. It actually rolls blunts. It's a bunch of machines. One's like a washing, and the next one's a roller. It shoots it out, and he's all involved in that. But yeah, it was with some. I didn't see Mike, but I
They
was
figuring
looking for him.
ways not to even roll weed like that.
But we got one. We got one out to Mike. We got a pipe out to Mike. So but he had his own pipe years ago, but very limited editions they had. But we're out there with 9 colors.
How do you pitch something to Mike Tyson? Like, what if he doesn't like it? Like, you looking at him like this? Like,
what am I gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do? Like, you know what I mean?
You got a free pipe. What do you want to do with it?
You just gotta hope he doesn't feed it to his tigers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like this. Get out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you give something to Mike Tyson? Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Because I know, like, you would want him to like it so he can like
Who
you.
did we go viral with the other day? Someone took one of our videos, and it went viral on TikTok. Yeah, it was Big Boy. or
There's so
something.
many
I mean,
people
there was so
posting it
many
nearly
people.
every day. It's
You know,
it's honestly
and I was
insane.
telling
Do you
Joe
have like a
before,
hashtag? Or is it just Bel Air or?
There's a couple going on. There's like hashtag Bel Air, hashtag Bel Air Smoke Pump. You know, there's you
Bel Air
know
Army
the
is out
influencers
there.
come up with so many creative little hashtags. It's hard to keep
What's
track
the
of
one
all
that
of them.
stood out the most? You think?
What, a Bel Air Army one?
Yeah, maybe Bel Air Army.
We had a Bel Air Army for like, that was like a 4-month run. People were on the Bel Air Army, and I'm like, what is this? You know?
What is this?
I'm new to all of this too. This all came about, and it all came about quick. I put that whole kit together and shipped from Germany, everything within a year.
Let me ask you something. The way New York City has went, you know, been here since the 70s, right? What is the difference from back then and now that you see, like in the back of your mind? That
Back then it was different. Back then they were copping, we were getting pounds for $325, and we were good.
So to hear that's like 5,600 today.
And then there was nickel bags. You got 5 joints out of a nickel bag for $5.
You can't even imagine smoking that now. Like
No,
a,
yeah,
or
it was-
Do you think it's a mind thing,
But-
or maybe you could try it?
But I'll be honest.
You could say it's inside your head.
You can't buy less than an eighth.
Yeah, right. Anybody that smoked,
They got the trichomes. It don't
anybody
matter.
that smoked, anybody that smoked, I think, will always smoke. They like to smoke when they want. Some people get sick from
Yo,
it. They don't
imagine
smoke.
people was stoned off regular reefer.
Yo,
Yeah,
and now
right.
you,
Yeah, now look at all the strains. We only had one strain when we were.
And with the seed.
With the
as soon
seed.
as the shit pop, like, yo, got seeds.
And they used to take. I remember we used to grind it with this spinner, looked like a flashlight. But I remember we were selling blunts, but we'd grind the seeds too. The shit gave you a headache, but we were grinding the seeds and selling them.
Wow.
Back then there was seeds. I couldn't even get a seed. Now I can get a seed because they legalized. But all these influencers, everybody, someone mailed me a damn seed from Michigan, California. Yeah, we're mailing you seeds. But, you know, till we legalize, now you can get everything here.
Let me ask you something. I never really understood that world and that part. Like, how long does it take for a tree to grow? Like,
Well, I could tell you about that. Well, it depends on it depends on the type of cannabis you're growing. It could be either like an
The
auto.
uppers. Like, let's talk the uppers.
Well, there's 2 types. You got
Sativa.
auto flowers.
Okay.
And those can then it goes from sativa, you know, hybrid, and then indica. That ranges from both types. So auto flower takes about 4 to 6 months, and then a photo period, which is the ones, you know, the big massive ones in
Right.
industry. Those ones can take anywhere from like 6 to 9 months, depending on the strain.
Jesus Christ. How do you know exactly when to take it off?
Well, the way
bread?
it's kind of like tricky because there's not an exact science to it because people have preferences. You take basically like a jeweler lube and you look in on the actual bud itself and look at the trichomes, and they go from development from being clear to cloudy to amber, and you want to harvest when they're about 10% amber to 10% cloudy, and the rest being cloudy, or do you want to harvest it when it's 10% amber, 20% amber, 80% cloudy, and 0% clear.
He's not a stoner, he's a scientist.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm Breaking Bad right now. I'm Breaking Bad. I don't know whether I'm gonna tell him to stop or keep going. Like, I don't want people to tell me I'm a hater. It's like, yo, you fucking hater. I don't know whether I'm gonna tell him to stop or keep going. Like, yo, I'm just like 10%, okay, cloudy, all right. Like, shit. I just thought it like it grows and you cut it. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Well, there's multiple processes to it because even after you cut it, you have to dry it and curate it to smoke it, right? If you smoke it when it's still moist, it's bad for your lungs.
That's true too. So like the heat, I always see like the red light, the temperature. Does it has to be like tropical temperatures for it to work, or we don't really grow in the winter?
Well, you could. I don't think it's necessarily the colors that matter. What you're probably seeing is like the purple lights, and those are kind of like cheaper LEDs, and that they're more mass. You see them in greater quantities, but a lot of the ones you'll see are like yellow and white light LED lights now, because it uses less energy consumption.
This guy got farm somewhere. I'm on my damn business.
I just make pipes, man.
I just make pipes.
I don't know
You
what the
learned
hell
something
he knows.
today, huh?
I don't know what the hell he knows. Whatever you're talking about, put it in the middle and I'll light it, and I'm good.
Yeah. Yo, listen. Weed is legal, and you know it's crazy. There's people that probably would hear this interview and just hire him just to just do that.
Yeah.
all day. Like there's a job, you know what I mean? And he'll push the pipe on them too. Like, hey, why you doing this?
But yeah, so here we are, a year and a half later. We've been around. And
What's the going rate for these?
They're $129 online, full kit, lifetime warranty. But the thing is, I gave you guys a code. Either use your code or your code.
Right now we have a discount, so it's
You'll always find one for $89 online. We pick the color. You'll always find one for $89. So if you use the 10% off, we do the shipping and everything. It shows up at your door for like $80. That's good.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
your
that's good
followers
for
right
that.
now, you can
So you
use
have
the
codes,
promo
promo
code
codes.
no time for small talk in our code bar when you go to checkout, and you guys will get 10%.
When we started a year and a half ago, it was like $49, and I'm like, is anyone give us $49 for this thing? But yeah, and we, right away we knew. But we knew in the beginning we weren't gonna do anything. We're gonna hold up at that number. So we had to get there. But we got to a little higher price sooner than we thought we were gonna be.
I think the way this world works right now, I just think everybody's looking for an escape.
Yeah.
And this is a fast escape. They fucking out of here with the fish pump. Next thing you know, it's like stealing Chargers. They're gonna steal the fish pump.
I heard so many in the beginning. I mean, he's using a fish pump. I'm not using a fish pump. I'm using air. You want me to recreate the wheel? You can blow in it. Does the same thing.
I
really.
mean, I'm not. We talking like somebody naive. They gonna say it's a fucking fish pump.
Whatever. No, I'm using an air pump. Really. What is it? But yeah, that's what it is. So we use air, and we force air through, and we keep a fire.
And I think it's
lit.
clean. It's without you having to breathe crazy.
Yeah, we sell a lot to medical. We have a lot of medical. They can't really breathe well, so they use it for them. But they're prescribed. They have prescriptions for marijuana, so that's one way to go in. A lot of social distancing stuff now. A lot of parties, you see them shooting it around, which is bad for me because one person has it, the other 9 don't. I need everyone to have one.
That is true. That is true.
This should, at the end of the day, I think that everyone should have one. Someone's going to find one in their attic 200 years from now. Nothing's going to happen to it. And figure out what it is and say, hey, if we push air in and put weed here, this thing does this.
Artifacts. Like
so
this is going to be around when Walking Dead start fucking coming.
I ran it over with a car, and it doesn't have a scratch. It'll be here when
Can it go through a zombie head is the question.
The apocalypse. Will it make the apocalypse?
It'll be here with the roaches after the nukes, I guarantee you.
So I want y'all to give shout out your Instagram, let people know where they can find us.
It's
Bel Air NY on Instagram. You can find us there or at belairny.com.
Anything y'all want to ask them?
I mean, what's the wildest thing you've seen with somebody on this bed?
I've seen a guy take like one of those kitty little boxes. He put it over his head and he took 2 Bel Airs and shoved it in there. And he just made himself the human hot box, and that's what we made this logo out of.
Yeah, last year.
Yes, we call it the human hot box. He turned himself into the human hot box.
That's creative. Bro.
Yeah, we have this actual box. We started making it. It's actually a box. You put it over your head. You just feed it in a tube, and it just fills up that whole
Motherfuckers
box.
drop, and you just take the box off their head.
I couldn't light up here, so I should have brought the box. But the crazy
drop right over there, take the box off.
I've seen 50 promoters take a tent in Vegas. Everyone had one. I didn't know how they got them, or they probably all, but they all lit them up. And you'll see it on one of my videos. And they hotbox the tent. I've seen them hotbox bubbles, pumpkins, pets. I shouldn't get it. But
he said it's on TikTok, so it's going viral.
That was just posted. We're not on TikTok, but they taken it
No,
on
I'm saying
TikTok.
the
the influencers posted on everything.
Yeah,
now.
the product. That's what I said. The product is on TikTok.
We had the other day 500,000 likes on one of them. And it was just someone with the mask on and he grabbed it. And
let me ask you, so the people like and invested in the old world, are they turning towards the new way of marketing, or is it like old school? Like, man, fuck out of here with that fucking Instagram.
I was telling you before, I haven't been on my Instagram, and I'm supposed to be, Others that work with us could, but I always did the Instagram. The promoters like that, people like it. Anyway, I haven't been on. I'm like, I don't really want to go.
It's
on
hard to
the field.
conform. It's just like
I don't know. I just it's a lot of work. Instagram's a lot of work. You don't want to get your little heart broke too when your page is not out there in the morning. And I've had girls. I got to talk them down. They call me up because we work with a lot of the promoters. I do a lot of shows with the girls. They took off my Instagram. I can't talk to you for 3 weeks till I get it back. And I don't.
they be going through. They be breaking down, huh?
I'm old school. I like like you said. I like going.
We say, yo, come over here. I got a pipe for you.
Actually,
I got a pipe for you.
If I'm actually in a store and I'm buying something and it's they sell pipes and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll actually go to my car and grab one if I have one. Hey, you guys, want to put this up? And the stores take them. They take them. And
I mean, it's totally unique, right? Like it functions like every other pipe in the industry, except for it's a Lego. You can take the whole thing apart. It's the easiest thing to clean ever. You can run it over with a car and it won't break.
I mean,
you can't say the same about your bong. By the end of the week, your papers are out, and by the end of the session, your backwoods are out. This thing will be here until your grandkids are and past it. You can this is a living heirloom.
Yeah, I made it when I was
Never
young.
have
'cause
backwoods.
I didn't want to.
I have I've been rolling papers for the last week.
Good. Because backwoods come with like a few in the pack.
Like 5.
Never
maybe.
has any backwards.
You know what it is?
So this is lit.
I just think, it depends who you smoke with. Some people lungs are stronger than others.
Yeah, some people don't like smoking out of pipes. We definitely brought the pipe back. The pipe wasn't a thing. When I started doing this, some of my friends are saying, "You're crazy. Nobody smokes out of pipes no more." Nobody. I said, "No, they'll smoke out of something different and they'll like it." And we brought the pipe back.
And it's unique too.
That sounds like a good shirt.
So we bought
This
the
guy's
pipe
a
back.
ball of fun. it's like bring the pipe back.
Yeah,
We brought the pipe back.
Part of it is though, it's totally unique because unlike like a regular traditional pipe, we have the pump. You can put the pump on, and it's almost essentially like a portable hookah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just like the whole theme of piping and pumping, man. I just
Piping and pumping.
I just like the whole
That's
idea.
some of our videos. I mean, you'll see so many with the mask, what they do. What they.
So what you just hit the button, it just goes. It
just goes.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, as long as you cover it with your finger after you ignite it, it continuously flows with air. And there's always something new happening on Instagram.
Very creative.
These people are finding new ways to use it every other day. It's kind of crazy.
Next thing you know, people gonna use the actual pump from a big fish tank. I'm telling you, they're gonna put it into like a 58 gallon, and they're gonna go viral.
I've seen so many people duplicate. They use lawnmowers. They use these big pumps.
Something to pump the air, the
But you got to put 4 pounds of weed in there, and it's not portable. What this does, and that's good for promotion. That's good for the videos. And stuff.
I also think it kills like the residue on hands.
Yeah,
I think that it kills that, like the smell on the hand stuff. So I think
There's no.
There's a lot of good things.
Hey, we're out there and we're selling and.
Let them know the Instagram one more time before we get out of here.
Belair NY, BELAIRNY.
Okay, the time now is 10 o'clock. It's your boy D Chambers. Definitely have no time for the small talk. It's been real. We about to start piping and pumping, and take some pictures outside. Piping, pumping,
Piping and pumping. No time for small talk.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, shout out to all of you here. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
I learned that these hoes ain't shit. I gave you my all and it's the thanks I get. I still can't believe all of the things I did. I still can't believe that you would leave like this. Traumatized feeling shit I seen in my life.